What up? What up? What up? 40K? I know. Thank you. Thanks for 40K. Thanks for 40K. I think we had like a what? 32 January 1st, right? I could be wrong, but I think it was around January. I think it was around 32 or something, right? January 1st. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know. Oh, yo, Circle. Thank you. Yes. Thanks for reminding me, man. Always. Always gotta click the record button. What up, chat? What up? Good morning, guys. It's a new day. Should be a beautiful morning today. But hey man, thank you. Chat. 40K. I don't even know when we hit 40K. I think it was like yesterday during the stream or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I have so many fake accounts. I know. I can't even control it. It's just what it is at this point. Right? It's just what it is. It is what it is. Hey, chat. By the way, man. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, congratulations, but actually, I'll speak on it later. Have you made my bed? Yeah, I have. That's just something. Don't mind that. But the bed is made. Look, see. All right. I guess we did the analysis, right, chat? All right. All right. I need some water though. I think I'm gonna do the analysis with water though, so let's see how that goes. Spinning bars without water. Asia session last night though. I was there last night. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations on the win. All right, so chat, let's get into this analysis. All right, so welcome to the streams. If you guys are new, I think today you have today you got what do you have here? You have no news today. I think you have just unemployment claims. It's an orange folder, so nothing too major, nothing too minor, just in the middle. We could see some involvement 8:30. We could not. I mean, I'm gonna let news decide that for me, right? I am in no charge, in no spot right now to tell you what it's gonna do, where it's gonna drive, how it's gonna affect price. All I know is that there will be volume kicking in at 8:30. So if there's no volume beforehand, then expect 8:30 to bring in the volume. But for the meantime, I mean, hopefully we can get a trade beforehand. That'd be cool. That'd be great. But yo, let's take a look at GJ first. So starting off with GJ GBP JPY. The first thing you're gonna see about the weekly time frame is that the weekly time frame closed below this range here, right? So if you take a look at price action here, right, you're gonna notice that price actually closed below this range here. And since you are closing below this range here, there's a very high opportunity that the weekly time frame at any given point, even though yes, it did break the highs, could still flip bearish, right, and do something like this for the weekly. Now the true question is how is it going to close tomorrow? Because I think today is Thursday, right? So tomorrow's Friday, tomorrow's the weekly closure. It comes down to how we close tomorrow, because I think tomorrow, after tomorrow, Monday, you have a much better direction. Like next week, you'll see what price will kind of do with more candles that print, and obviously next week's a new candle, right? So but yeah, the weekly is interesting on GJ here because any given point could flip. I don't know if you have news tomorrow for the pound or the yen. I don't think so. Yeah, so you did have news a couple days ago, and I guess that's what pushed price up. So let's see what happens here. Coming down to the daily though, the daily time frame today is pretty bullish today. We're kind of in this area here where we have the support at 156.237, and then you kind of have resistance up here at the 161,690, right? So we're tapping in between those levels here, or in between these levels here. I would say the best thing you can do right now is wait for this range to break out, because yeah, wait for the range to break out, because it's a very tough range to be in. Well, it's definitely a tradable range. I think the range is like around how big is this range again? 500 pip range. So it's a pretty big range. However, so it's still tradable. However, like, you won't get direction until you actually break out, right? But obviously by looking at the range, there's only like 2 directions you can go into, which is just in between the ranges, right? Just up and down between the ranges. So with the daily candle closing bullish here, what I could say is that since we are forming this kind of support here, and you also close above this amount of resistance, there's a high possibility that today's daily candle on GJ will likely come up and fill the wick and do something like this as it's tapping into that area. So this is what I'm kind of expecting today for price. Again, range going up for this daily candle is around like 250 pips, right? So it's not too bad. It's definitely tradable. However, drop down to a small time frame and let's figure out how we're gonna get bias going up with the daily time frame. So the weekly, you can tell that it may close back into the range. The daily is bullish. The 4-hour time frame is found support, but is this support good enough for price to drive up? Now the thing about this support is that what I would rather prefer is, so we formed a support here and there's a resistance here. I would honestly prefer if this 4-hour candle can close above, because if this 4-hour candle can close above, then you'll probably see GJ drive up towards like 160.68 for the next 4-hour candle, or 700 for next 4-hour candle. But you need to close above this resistance here, because at any given point, with this structure being bearish though, this thing could still flip bearish and stay below its range here and do something like this, right? This is a possibility still. So I wouldn't be surprised if price doesn't close above and starts to head back down. But again, 4-hour close is very key here, to be honest. Like, it's very key what happens here. I don't trust buys in this area just yet. I'll honestly wait for a closure above here on a 4-hour time frame. But you can definitely anticipate sells though. Like, so like how big is the range going up before you do tap the resistance though? You have 40 pips left. Maybe it's doable, but honestly, if I'm looking for a position stay on GJ, I'll say anything below this range here would be sells for me. Below that support there to the left, and then you can take sells below there, coming down towards like maybe these levels to the left hand side here. This amount of range going down, I think it's around 60 pip range going down. So a closure below there would be ideal for sells. And then yeah, that's the range 2 sells. I believe that's range 2 sells. And then buys for me would probably be above here. I think that's where the 4-hour candle closes as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so above there as well would be my buys, to be honest. Above 159.131. That range going up again, I think it's around I think it's around 83 pip range. So it's not too bad, but you probably need a closure above there, and preferably a 4-hour closure above there, or 4-hour break the highs. But 4-hour close would be more ideal for price to continue driving up. I think that's also where the daily candle flips to, so things do get interesting there as well. Oops. All right. But yeah, that's probably what I'll do for GJ. Now let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into gold here. Gold for the weekly is obviously still bullish here. You have about 1 day left until we close on a weekly time frame, and it looks like I don't know, we could close bearish below, we could close bullish, we could flip and close bullish by tomorrow. Who knows? Like, we have 1 day left, 1 day and like 11 hours until market closes on Friday. So this weekly kind of has a lot of room to drive up still. It can still flip bullish to drive up towards like 1947, but you're gonna need a lot of bullish momentum. You're gonna need a lot of bullish structure on a smaller time frame to get towards those levels. Now the daily time frame today, I believe the daily time frame today is bearish, right? We have a pretty bearish day today. One thing I will say is that we did close below. Not only did we close below here, but we had kind of closed below here as well. And since you're closing below there to the left, right below that minor support to the left, there's a high possibility that you may see prices mirror this range going down. So what I mean by that is, I mean this right here, right? So this is a daily time frame, and look, we closed below that support at 1906. Where is that support off of? That support is being drawn off of this level and this level, right? Look what happened last time price closed below. What did it do? Closed below, and this thing kind of came down to fill this range here, right? 1885. Same thing happened here. Price didn't close above, rejected that resistance, and just came down towards here, right? So this count closed below, this one closed bullish above, this one closed, or this one broke the lows and drove down for the celery, and it filled that range going down. So this is a pretty strong level, 1885. That is probably your daily target today. 1885.228 is your daily target. Keep that in mind when you're trading gold today, that the overall daily bias is still bearish today, right? So if that's the daily bias, like, how could we link the other time frames to that daily bias? Like, how could the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30 to 15 line up to match the daily time frame, right? That's what you're asking yourself right now. So I'll say honestly, let's see. So the 4 hour candle has 2 hours left until it closes, right? The 4 hour candle, the thing about the 4 hour candle right now is it's in the mix. It's kind of in this weird range right now. Definitely a tradable range, but it's kind of in this weird range right now from basically here into like, I don't know, you can say like these levels here. Like overall, this is a range obviously, right? But like you're in this weird area in between that range as well. Like you're in this weird area here. So an area where there's not a lot of direction in price, but again, it's still like 100 and what is this? 132 pip range or whatever, right? It is. So let's see. So if the day bias is bearish today and we're targeting 1885, how could we drive down is the question. So I'll say honestly, if you break the 4 hour lows, I think that's at 1906, you may see some volume coming down towards 1901. I think you were around like 3 pips away from breaking the lows. We didn't break the lows yet, but you were 3 pips away. I believe sells below here would be more ideal, chat. Yeah, below here probably. Below here. You break below here, you close below 1906. I'll take sells coming down to fill the 1 hour range. And I think at that point you break the 4 hour lows too. You break all these lows here, and you should make your way down towards the next support pretty nicely, which is I think around, or I believe around 1901.940, right? That is roughly your next target here on price. So yeah, you close anywhere below 1906. I'll take sells coming down towards 1902 and 1901 or so forth. All right, but like that's what you're looking at right now for price action. So you see how like these counts to the left is all rejected here. This one rejected, this one rejected, this one rejected, this rejected as well, because you never got a closure below. And until you actually get a closure below any given point, you could still flip bullish and come back into the range, right? So you need to make sure that this next candle closes below before you take any sells coming down. So sells below here, closures, perfect. And then let's say we're in a situation today where we can get buys. I'll be interested in the buys too, but probably only above here or above here, because like this is a range you probably don't want to touch today, between 1911 to 1906. It's just like a range where you'll get no direction in price today. Like there's no direction in this range whatsoever, and that's why it's been ranging here for a minute now, right? Price did break up, came back into the range, and started to range again. You really need to break out this range here. I probably won't touch this range here today. Won't touch this range. I may not touch this range, maybe, but I'll touch these ranges below here, and I'll touch these ranges above here for buys, because I need a range to break out. for a breaker structure on buys. So above like 1914 would be perfect for buys, unless, like, the reason why I say maybe is because you could form a range to like somewhere here, right? Let's say later on price does break out of 1911, it closes back above this range, right? And then next thing you know, this thing closes like bearish, respecting support, and then like you form like a range 2 kind of thing, right? So at that point I will be open to buys above 1911, but until then, above 1914 would be ideal for buys. And I think that's it. I think that's it for the day. Yeah, and it sells below 1906, obviously, and we should have a pretty chilled, solid day today, chat. Right, pretty chilled, solid day today. I think we should have. The question is, will we get a trade before 8:30? I don't know. We'll see. Looking good though if we close below, but we don't know how long it's gonna take, right? Hold on. But yeah, just the analysis. I learned more in 15 minutes with you than I did watching YouTube videos. Yeah, you come here, you educate, you get education, and then use the education to add to your plan and improve your trading. That's what it's all about. Clean day today, chat. Clean day, man. Cannot even complain. You made a nice Asian last night, right? Nice New York the night before, or the day of. Yesterday, nice Asian the day before that day. Terrible Tuesday, but I think we recovered from Tuesday, right? Even if you didn't recover the full thing, you recovered like at least half of that so far, minimum, right? So like I say, drawdown, like, it's just another day, man. Yes, my Instagram post, I told you guys, it's just another day in the markets. Like, you can't get excited when you win, you can't get too low when you lose, because, and this is why I say streaks don't really matter or anything. Where is it? I was saying, like, streaks don't really matter because, like, all streaks does is just like get you high on that win. That's all that does, really. So like, I don't really, it's just another day, right? No matter like what streak you're on or what loss you're on, what winning streak you're on, like, it's just another day in the markets, and you should treat every day the same. Go into every day with the same plan, same strategy, same ideas, right? Just don't get too high, don't get too low, and focus on following your plan every day, and you'll long term be a winner. But the moment you get too high, right, is the moment you get too low on losses too. I've seen that happen before in the past too, right? I've actually seen that happen in this chat to a lot of traders though. Yo, someone said they can't see my chat. Someone said they can't see my Instagram. So if you go on Instagram, if you guys search up It's Don Volt, is my account up? Like, you guys see my account or no? Let me know. Because people are saying they can't see my account, but I'm like, what? What do you mean? You can. Like, It's Don Volt, just ITSDONVO. You think you can, right? I mean, I can too. I can see my stuff, but yo, there's so many fake accounts. Like, I blocked so many of them, but there's still so many left. Yeah, it's crazy out there. Yeah, you guys can see it. Need a red check. I know it's coming. Should come this year. You can't find Insta? Just make sure you type in, like, if you type in ITS DONVO, you must still that issue. It's not an issue, it's just late. Like, it's I'm just waiting for it. Like, I should come by this month, but I showed you guys how it looked already, right? It's just now a matter of being published. I think the design stuff is all done. It's just a matter of the interior stuff now. How can you grow a 100K account with trades like 11 pips win? Well, you grow that account by understanding, if you come to the streams, that not every trade is 11 pips. Some trades are 100, some trades are 50, some trades are 40, some trades are 30. You know, not every trade is like 11 pips. Same stops, not every stop is 40 pips, 30 pips. You know? I mean, you could make 11 pips and just be a winner. I mean, you're still making 11 pips. What's wrong with that? Like, if 11 pips is whatever 1% for you on a certain lot size, then you keep doing that. Yeah, eventually over time, that will build. Hey, look, there's 125 here, 65 there, 40 here, 10 10 here, 10 20 there, 30 there, 70 there, 10 there, 80 there, 15 there, 12 there, 98 there, or 94 there, not 38 there, 46 there, 41 there, 13 11 21 here. 17 here, 14 here, 18, 19, 14, 20 here, 11 there, 11 there, 10. You know, you kind of just don't focus on catching or securing a certain amount of pips every day. You kind of focus on just winning the next trade with whatever the market gives you, right? That's what your focus should be on, not just 11 pips. Like, when you look at my trades, what do you guys look at? 11 pips, or you guys look at it as a win? I'll look at it as a win. I don't look at it as, oh, that was only 11 pips, I should do better. No, focus on winning the next trade. That's what your focus is. Manage risk when things are going against you, and when things are going with you, maybe add risk or whatever it is, right? It's another day in the markets, right? Would it be healthy if you trade London? Well, think about it, man. If you live in the West Coast, or no, in the East Coast, and this is 7 a.m. Eastern for you, and London is 3 a.m. Eastern for you. Do you think it's wise to stay up for London? Probably not healthy, but fuck, we do it anyways. Nah, like, so I don't know. Sometimes I do be up for London, but it depends. Like, it depends on what I got going on the next day, if I can sleep in between certain hours. So, yeah. Some days, yeah. How many times do you reach the TP? Maybe like 5% of the time. I never get TP. And like, look at my, like, if you look at the trade history, there's like, you know, barely any TPs. It's just, it's a lot of it is just closed manual, because TP, again, TP is just like your target. It's like, there's no magic behind a TP. It's just like kind of your target you have in mind. But when you look at price action, it's different from when you look at numbers. Like, when you look at numbers, that's one thing, but when you look at price action, that's another thing. So as price is pushing up towards the TP, you can close manually. Because why would you want to be a dumbass that gets 100% profit, 1 pip away from TP, doesn't close because they want to get a TP, this thing comes back down and draw down and they lose, and then they sit there and complain like, oh man, I knew I should have closed. No man, you are just emotional. But you, like, you know, you, like, I'll say 5% of my trades, like, or maybe less, like 4% of my trades hit TP. Like, rarely did it ever hit TP. Half the times I don't even have a target, like a TP. I just have it. I don't have a TP set. I just kind of have it. I have a stop loss set to protect my account, but TP, I don't always have it set. I usually close manual. Like, again, yeah, TP is just a target. Same with stop loss. It's just there to protect your account, right? You're using price action to get in and get out. That's what you're trying to do. Like, technically, if you look at it from my perspective, it's like saying I trade with no stop loss, but I obviously have a stop loss every time. But like, it's like saying I trade with no stop loss and no TP. I just kind of enter a trade manually and I manage it manually. But on paper, like, we always have a stop loss. Does that make sense? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. Like, we have a stop loss, but like, we have no targets, you know? Like, we're not aiming to lose our trade. How did you just tweet? You didn't see me go on my phone? 8 minutes ago. People are saying yesterday, yo, how'd you DM me? I want to stream. I'm like, yo, I just go on my phone and I DM'd you. I replied to your DM. What did I even tweet? I'm kidding. 4.3k followers on Twitter though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Multitasking your GIF. Is it really multitasking though? What if Twitter is what I'm actually doing, and this is just me talking to people? See, when you put it in that perspective, it's not as hard. See? When you put it in a different perspective, it's a little different. It sounds a bit more efficient. Eric P, thank you. What time you travel? I'm going to Turks on the 3rd of February. I think. Yeah, I think the 3rd, and then I'm coming back on the 7th. I'm gonna bring this bad boy. So this thick boy right here. And then I'm gonna see if I can get OBS on this side. From what I know when I first started streaming, I don't think you can get OBS on this, but I don't know. I think I gotta bring my Windows, actually, my 3060 my 3060 PC, not PC, my fucking 3060 laptop that I don't use ever. I should probably give away. can't take any trade now. You can take a trade anytime you want. You know, you click this button right here, you click buy or sell. You can click any trade anytime you want. Am I taking a trade right now? No. I am waiting for a closure below 1906. I am not touching anything from 1906 to 1911 as of right now. If we like form like, okay, maybe if I said it earlier, 1911 is doable. Above there is only if you close like this above the range, and then you kind of like create a support here, right? Like at that point, maybe I'll look for buys above that range there, because then we will have a resistance here, and then you can say, okay, well now if you break above there, you can get your buys going up, but you're going to need a closure. Yeah, you're going to need a closure. Are you in a trade now? No. When I'm in a trade, you will see me in a trade. Don't worry. Chat will go. Chat, you'll know. There'll be guys coming in saying, Don, this is not a good RR. Don, this is just, yo, you're getting banked. You're getting order blocked right now. Don, there's a trend line here. Don, like you'll see. Trust me. You'll know. Yeah, you'll see. Will you up your lot size this year? Yeah, I up my lot size once a year. So for those that don't know, my lot size in the year of in 2019. No, let's start 2020 actually. In 2020, my lot size was, I think, 5 lot. I think that was my lot size. In 2021, my lot size was, I think, 10 lot. No, 5. Okay, 5 and I think it was 5 and 8. It was 5 and 8. And then 2021 it was 5 and 10 because I grew. I'm kidding. 2022 it was I think 10 and 20, right? My current lot size. And then 2023, like I'm just gonna stick to one lot size, probably not half, but 2023 my lot size will probably be 25 to like 30 probably. Like just 30. I'm not gonna increase it by double. It's probably just 30. Not 40. Like 35, like 25 or 30 probably this year. That's my fixed lot size for the year. But you'll probably see me start increasing my lot size by the year 20, or by the month March, like by Q2 usually when I increase my lot size. So but yeah, I think 2019, I think 2019 my lot size was like around like anywhere from 1 to 5. I think it was, like, I forgot. I don't have a good memory of that. I think it was like a 1 to 5 lot. But yeah, each year like I have this thing where I increase my lot size once. Like I don't increase my lot size twice a year. It's just something I do. If you don't like doing that, then don't do that. You know, it's just kind of what I do. I've been doing that for quite some time. It's just I like to see a gradual increase like that. Yeah. So maybe next year or this year 25 30s, yeah, by March probably you'll see me go from like maybe 20s to 22s 25s and such, and then make my way up, right? Chat, was this during New York session? This was, right? Yeah, that was New York session. Nice. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. All right, so I think you got a closure above here, but above the most recent resistance. But I don't think I'm interested in buys here just yet. I'm looking for more so above like 1912, 1911 for buzz. Are you gonna sell 1911? No. I explained it. Yeah, I mean, you know, the first thing you gotta do, chat, when you come to these live streams, guys, the first thing you gotta do is you need to get a pair of headsets. You know, once you get a pair of headsets, you put these on. You put these on because these headsets let you listen. And when you listen to the streams, you learn. And when you learn, or when you listen, you write things down. And when you write things down, you learn. So you also need to get yourself a notebook, or open up a Google Docs, write some notes. Don explains this at this time. Go back there later on, draw out what I did, how I drew my resistance, how I drew my support. It's a free course. If you think about it, it's a free course. If you just put in the time, you don't need to pay anything for no. You don't gotta pay no one anything, right? You come to the streams for free. You educate yourself. It's all free, no charge. But you need to get yourself a headset. That's the only thing you gotta buy first, a headset. Or else you'd be asking Don, buy or sell, when I just spent the last 41 minutes explaining what I'm looking for. You know? Shows that empty. It's not empty. I have notes. I have notes from when I first started trading, chat. You guys don't believe me? I will show you. I got notes from like Q Banks' course, Beat the Market Maker's course. Only 2 courses I took, so like everything else that I learned, I saved them somewhere too. But like I only have courses on Q Banks and Beat the Market Maker. And when I talked to Uncle Ted a couple years ago, I still got notes from that, but I didn't write that down. That was saved on Telegram messages, so I can't just save them in a little folder I have on the app. But like for the most part, like look, like, trust me, I've been through the trauma. I mean, I've been through that as well. I've been, you know, Q Banks phase 1. Like, yo, I did this. This is all I did. This. I did that. Let's see what else I did. This as well. I did this. Today we're gonna read, all right, Fibonacci 1.0 and use after one move. Uptrend, low to high. Downtrend, high to low. 38.2, 61.8, 78.6, 88.6. PRZ zones, price reversal zones. I remember all of this stuff. Did I use them? Probably not. Bearish candle example. Bearish engulfing. Never buy in seller's market. Never sell in buyer's market. Downtrend. Price reversal zone. One zone. Drew out the diagrams. Drew out everything. If you see support and a PRZ line up, that's confluence to enter a trade and over leverage. Then blow your account. Market structure 1.0. Breaker structure. Like, this is what I did growing when I first started trading in 2018, 2019. I still have them. I always have notes. I'm never gonna let them go because that is memories, you know. That is memories of when I first started trading. It's good to look back at. No, I learned everything from Ted. Uncle Ted. How much have you lost until you're profitable? Well, funny because I made a tweet about this last night. I think it was around negative 25. I think I made an error on that tweet. I think numbers were roughly around here, but I think it's around 25 or something, 26, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I went full time like 2019, right? October. That's when I went full time. And when I went full time, think about me going full time. You know, it was only 40 grand. I was only a part-time worker at work. Like I was I was a student and I was a part-time worker, right? So it was like I only made like maybe like I don't know 25 grand a month or a year, sorry, not a month. Part-time student. I was probably making like 25K a year or something like that. So like 40K was like well like more than enough for me to go full-time. But each person has their own like kind of journey, right? Each person has different goals and like each person has a different relationship to money as well, right? So just because I made that much to go full time doesn't mean you have that's enough for you to go full time too, right? Each person's situation is a little different. Trades taken. How come no one told me to take that out? That was from yesterday. Are you funded? No, I'm not. 25K a month in part-time, no biggie. Yeah, imagine a part-time job giving you 25K a month. If I make 2K a month, that'll be enough for me. Well, yeah, I mean, you have 2K a month. You can make that working. You can make 2K a month working. Well, here in North America, you can at least, but you can make 2K working a job over here. You can work like there's so many jobs that pay you 2K a month. So many jobs. All right, if you could like actually yeah, you probably need to close. I was gonna say if you get like a support form here somewhere in like a resistance form or community range, and then you break below that range like this, you can drop down, but I think I prefer wait for below 1906. Let's see, you have like 37 minutes left for a 1 hour close. You have about 30 minutes left or 7 minutes left for a 30-minute close. 30-minute flips bearish here. 15 is closing bearish as well, maybe in 6 minutes. Is Cuban's a good trade? I'm sure he is. I got that is in the watch. It should cost a lot. Eddie list, but RR though. Same questions every day. They're on the same during a damn Discord. Yeah, Discord don't ask the same questions every day. Discord does not do that. You know what? Send your charts in the Discord, chat. If you're in the Discord, send your charts in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord by clicking the pinned comment, I believe. Or actually, if you're not, actually, I'm gonna pin it in Instagram instead. Also, chat, if you guys enjoyed the stream today, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Only 200 likes, guys. Come on. We can do better than that. We're gonna do a lot better than that. Okay, so price found support here. Interesting. Nice, 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 nice. How big was this range going up in the 5? It was around 15 pips. Not too bad. Damn. This, you know what's funny? I used to use this indicator too. I used to use this indicator. Whatever this is. I forgot what it's called, but I used to use this indicator back then. Which is volume. Or, my bad, resistance, not volume, resistance and support. Yeah. And then I realized I just draw a line here. I marked up as a resistance. Then I stopped using it. Man, oh man. It looked cool though. Sometimes, you know, when you first start trading, you just have stuff on your chart just look cool. Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. But do you really? Do you really know what you're doing? Right? Yeah. Even with like the breaking, like the higher low, lower low stuff, like you don't need an indicator to tell you that. Like, you can just look at the chart and kind of tell where higher lower low is, right? Like, you know, this is a lower low here. It's a higher high. Okay, then you had a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, a low, and a high, and now you're just in between a low and a high. So if you're in between a low and a high, you're in between a range, and you need to break out to make a new lower low or to make a new lower high, like this. Like, you can kind of see those things. You don't really need an indicator for it anymore. It's just kind of like distractions, right? It makes you second guess yourself too. Oh, some guy took it from a TradingView live chat. Yeah. Oh, let's go back on that TradingView live chat and see what's up. Let's see. Hi, how is your day going? Ah, see, they're nice today. They're nice to me today. They're nice today. Usually they're not nice, you know? There's FOREX, there's crypto. Oh, I think crypto is worse. Hi, how is your day? Yeah, I think the crypto chat is a lot worse. Yo, you guys gotta stop doing this. They think we keep getting, like, we're botting the server or the chat. This guy's trying to figure out fucking next hurricane coming. Damn. It's all weather forecast here. Like, this is how you're on a weather forecast. You're on like the little channel and it shows you like the wind speeds and the bro. Damn. Is this Ichimoku? This is Ichimoku, right? This is Ichimoku. I'm just on a small time frame where, yeah, right? I can't tell. Too much stuff going on here. I think this is Ichimoku though. You watch my stream? You can just tell me in the chat, man. But you went and bought the top. Ooh, I hear that every day. Don, you bought the top. Haha. Damn. Alright, plan to long or short goal. I'm looking for sales below 1906. And I'm looking for buys potentially above 1911. But as of right now, 1913.950. When I'm in a position, you will see on the screen. What is this, vest? No text, just sell stops or whatever you got going on here. What's going on? No text, nothing. Just that's it. Yeah, some text, man. Yeah, this is a lazy chart. Lazy chart. I don't like seeing lazy charts. I want to see informative charts. If you're not writing an essay, I don't want to see the analysis. Where's Wix? Let's see. Wix. Wix is coming. He's online. He's awake. It was a wild session for him yesterday, though. I think all-time high viewers, win on stream. It was a good day for him. Got to get easy today, you know. Hey, do you guys like these colors? you know, like only real ones know who has these colors. Real ones know who got these colors, and if you know who got these colors, you know who I learned from. That tells you a lot. Yeah. IMO, hell no. Selling's in the chats. Yeah. Yep. It does give you a superpower though, chat. If you guys use a certain color in the charts, it gives you a superpower. You guys know that? Makes you a better trader. Nope, that was from the day before. Where's yesterday? That was yesterday. How come you don't check GG no more? Because I do check it, but I don't really like. I haven't really been trading it. I haven't traded GG in like a month and a half. Been some time. Just 10 use indicators. I don't know. Yeah, ask him. If you had $500 and had to start all this over again with the knowledge you have now, how would you do it again? What lot sizes, time frames? You guys understand that no matter what account size you have, what lot size you use, what balance you have, as long as you have the skill, you're okay. You're fine. Just as long as you have the skill, you'll be fine, right? So if I were to start over and I had the skill, all the knowledge I had now with $500 accounts, all I had, I would do the exact same thing. What's 2% risk of, or what's 3% risk of $500, right? 3% of $500, right? Because I usually risk like 2-3% of my account and like maybe 1% of my overall capital. But if $500 are all I got, then overall capital for me would be $300 or $500, and I risk probably $15 per trade. So yeah, $15 per trade. If it's so maybe like anywhere from 0.7, 0.5 to 0.10 lot per trade, and just keep doing that and doing the same shit as I do now, right? Nothing changes. So yeah, eventually you will. you eventually that account will flip, or whatever you guys call it. It will grow, right? They already start implementing comics. Yeah, but we haven't had a chance to really trade comics so far on stream yet. There's just been a lot of news on certain days. Our price action doesn't match up. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we do have a comics trade. I don't know. Because we're in trades like during comics for sure, but let's see. Like so far when we came back this year, yeah, like 805, we had break even there. This is yesterday. Asian, that is no, wait, what? No, that's New York. That's not Asian. That's ADM. Yeah, we do have comics trade, I think. 820 right here, the 5th. That was comics break even. This is comics, I think, or after comics. This is comics. Their first trade of the year is comics, I think. Wait. This is stream, right? I'm confused. Hold on, wait. It's 18. Took one trade yesterday though. I'm confused. The 17 was Tuesday. Yes, it's 18. Yeah, this is Asian then. This is not on the spreadsheet. Right? Yeah, it's not. We'll be 8 and 2, not 9 and 2. Okay, I see. So let me just erase that. Let me just update it later then, or there we go. Yeah, this is the signal one. So that's that then. Copy that. Cool. Oh look, we may break above chat. Up above 1911 here. We get some buys potentially. Again, I want to see us close above here. So that's step 1, closing above. And then I kind of want to see us yeah, you have a minor resistance. So I'm guessing what's going to happen here is you may see price push up here. Maybe tap into that range. And then if it does this and it closes bearish at the support or creating resistance right there, that would mean that we are creating support. And this means that whatever happens in between here and here is the range we're in, right? This is the range we're in. So if you were to break above the range like this, I'll look for buys going up. If you close above, then I'll look for buys going up. And I'm assuming the 1 hour time frame has clean traffic until like 1915 and such. So we can get buys going on if that were to happen. Yeah, like 1914. Let's see. No buys just yet. Make $3,000 every day with just $2,000. You may lose $2,000 every day by giving you $2,000. So you could, you know, flip it through Bitcoin for them in less than 24 hours. Yo, man, if you make me $2,000 every day, bro, I would not give you $2,000. I'll give you my life savings. Because if you can make 100% every day, I will give you 100% every day. Hello, Wix.
What's the deal?
This guy. What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Yo, you woke up mad late today. You're resting
Uh,
from that nice Asian session.
no, I woke up at like 5:30. I'm sick, bro. I got a fever. I got stuffed nose. I got the itchy throat. I took a NyQuil. I took a Robitussin.
You
I took a
sleepy.
Mucinex. Yeah, I don't know. I'm here. I'm good. You know, I made it to the stream. Just a little sick, so I needed to. I was just laying down. That's funny.
That's a good chart.
That is a really good chart.
What is this? GJ? Ooh, be careful of the support here. Be very careful of the support here. I'll say a close below there would be perfect, but be careful of that support there. There's a minor support right there. Just be a bit cautious, you know.
I never get sick. That's true. I never get sick.
No, you get sick more than me.
Stop.
You got sick the past like you got sick 3 times the past like month and a half.
No. What are you talking about? No, it's the same sickness. I'm sick. No, I never get sick. I went to the gym twice yesterday with a fever. So I was just physically tired.
Do you have the C word?
No.
I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Might get a closure here in 2.
Yeah, it probably made it worse, but I feel better. Like I go to the gym and I work out and I feel better. I'll have a stuffy nose. I'll work out. I don't have a stuffy nose. Uh, I got energy. I can move around. What up? What up? What up? What's salvia? Salvia is a plant. Salvia divinorum. That's what it's called. That's the full name. If you go to a herbal spot, they can probably hook you up. Just don't smoke it in a public place or without somebody that can look after you. Because for about 5 minutes, you will not be on planet Earth. Yeah, you're not going to be on planet Earth for about 5 minutes, but then you're back like this. Yeah, the 5 minutes is going to feel like 5 years. It is. But it's going to be only 5 minutes, and it's going to feel like, what the fuck have you done to me type of thing. What's wrong with me? Yeah. You always feel like you're drooling too. You're always going like this because you always feel like you're drooling and you don't even know it. If you guys want to laugh, go to YouTube and search for a salvia trip. There's some funny things on there when people recorded themselves. It's very funny. Oh, this is Don's stream. I think I'm gonna pull it up tonight. If someone reminds me, I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube tonight. What happened to me? My car turned upside down and then it ate me. You do LSD? No. Acid? Yes, I do acid.
Nice, nice, nice. This is good that we formed this new resistance here. This is really good. This is very good. Yeah, if you can, I don't know, maybe chat, maybe if you form like some type of support here, and you break back above here, we could get buys going up. Like, how big will stops be? Closure above there, so you're looking at like, yeah, 20 pip stops probably, not too bad. I want to see some type of support formed here or something first. This is good though. It's good that we formed this. Very good, because now I indicate that we were breaking back into this range, or we'll just create support to drive back up in between these ranges to break out, right? Or we just come back down here. That's fine as well. Come back down, fix sells, come back above, we'll take buys, right? There's technically like two ranges here right now though. There's this range, and then there's like this range. So yeah, 2 ranges.
It's just the middle ranges. The middle level is irrelevant.
Yeah. Overall, like that entire section is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Do your thing, 21. Do you have like yeah, you have unemployment claims at 8:30. So the thing about this is that there's volume right now. Like, there's some decent volume right now. It's not like we're in a dead range. You know, like this would be a dead range for me, I'll say. Like if this were to form, but this is some volume here the last like hour or so. Like this is some decent volume. Oh, maybe news will pick it up.
Like 40 pip stops here right now if you don't form that next support. But if you do, well,
40,
technically for us it's
20, right? Once you got down here.
Yeah, right here. But you, what I'm saying is if you don't form the support and drive, but right now it's rejecting, so it's gonna have to form a support, right? So regardless of what happens here, if it comes up, we're gonna get better stops than 40 than the current support. It's gonna form one here. And if it doesn't form one here, it's gonna end up coming down, and then we're gonna look for sells. This will be a good level to reject off of.
Can you explain how you define a particular area as a range? Well, I look at support and resistance, right? That's all that is, right? So like right now, quick breakdown, like quick, because I have a video on this already, but quick, rapid, I'll tell you in a quick, rapid way here. So like you got this going on. Just focus on this, right? This is the area we're looking at right now. This. Look at where price is right now. It's right here, right? So look for arrows around that. So this, you're looking at like all of this entire box here, right? This is kind of like irrelevant. Up here, so block it out. This is irrelevant. Just focus on the in the current area of price action, right? So the last hour or so, we've been bouncing between these ranges. So where has those ranges bounced off of? There's resistance here, support here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, right? Support, 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 support. So like, if you look at all those levels there, there's a reason why price rejected there. And also price never closed above, because that is a strong resistance. So if I have these levels lined up and marked up here, I'll just draw the average medium, which is probably gonna be around this green box here. And the average medium of this area is probably this green box as well, or anywhere in this zone here. I'll mark it up as my support and this as my resistance. And therefore, when you have a support and resistance, you have a range. And that's probably why you don't want to touch the range. If you want a full breakdown, go watch the morning breakdown, or watch a video I have on YouTube called Support and Resistance. Different between support and resistance. Well, support's like the bottom. Like think of support as like you're holding something, right? So if you're holding something here, then that's your support. In this case, like this would be your support. right? Like this is your support right here. You're holding it. But when you have resistance, like resistance is up here. Like it's a top, like it's a ceiling, right? So this is a ceiling. There's a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. Like that's your ceiling. This is your resistance, right? This is your support that never held. So if you break support, that becomes your ceiling. This is a new floor. Like think of it as like a condo, right? You have a condo, you have floors. Like this is floor 1. This is floor 2. This is floor 3, right? Each floor has a
what kind of
ground
condo you live in where you walk in and just take floors down? Like take me to 2. All right, going down.
Okay, yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it's like
live in hell.
You got a ceiling, yeah, ground. You stop in the ground, you know, the neighbors hear you from downstairs. They're like,
it's a bunker.
You know, you break through and you come
okay.
down there and you take their shit, come back up here, right? So it's
okay, chat. Here it is. This is the wait. Ooh, fine. Okay, here.
I'm too quick for you. Oh, there you go.
Bro. All right, let me start over here, chat. Here. This. This is Canada, right? And this is us right here, the US. And this right here is Mexico. Right? Now what you want to do, if you're in Mexico, you really want to run the border to the US.
I don't know if we're going down the right path here, man. I'm gonna lie. I don't think we're going down the right path here.
Hold on, we're running the border to the US, right? And you want to ride all you can in the US. And you want to take full advantage of all the opportunity in the United States. And when you're done with that, you don't really care about going to Canada, right? You already took your US citizenship and your US everything to the top. Is he praying? Can you stop praying, bro? I'm talking about moving to the United States here.
Yeah. You know,
right? And then when it starts coming back down, you want to be like, nah, I ain't going back to Mexico. I'm going to ride this US thing out, right? You want to take advantage of this range completely. And then when uncertainty kicks in, you might run to Canada, but it's uncertain, right? You really want to take full advantage of your United States position here. And that, kids, is how Mom and I got to America.
Is he praying?
He was just wishing he doesn't get banned.
Hey man, after that other story last couple weeks ago, you gotta make sure things are right, you know. Gotta make sure. You gotta make sure. How do you combine all time frames? Well, to combine all time frames, so in the book, this is your book, you have chapters. This is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, or chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, right? So this would be chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. And in those chapters, you have a time frame. This is the daily, right? This is the daily time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. If I could draw on the 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. HR. Daily.
We're halfway to
1
playing
hour.
Connect 4 here. Let's
time
just build
frame.
this Connect 4 board and let's play Connect 4.
And then this is the 30 minute, like 30, 15 and such, right? So you have different time frames, and when you're trying to tell a story, right, you're gonna need different chapters to tell a story. You can't really tell a story within one chapter unless you're Wix9. But you need chapters. So like chapter 1 could be the daily, chapter 2 could be the 4-hour, chapter 3 is the 1-hour, chapter 4 is 30-minute time frame. You add all those chapters up to confirm a story, and with that story, that's your confirmation to enter your trades. Like that's what I kind of do every day. So I combine the daily 4-hour, 1-hour, 30, 15 to kind of line up in a certain way to kind of I create a story for it, and then when it all lines up, that's my confirmation for me to take positions. Because if one chapter doesn't make sense, then the story never completes. You can't read a story, you can't read a book, a chapter, or a novel with a missing page, right? You're missing.
Yeah, the 5-minute was missing over there.
Yeah.
Where was the chapter on the 5-minute?
Like over here, like everything aligned, cool, but you're missing a 5-minute chapter. You never close above the range. You don't have that support yet. So chapter 15 is missing. Chapter 30 is missing. You have the responsibility to make us a good trader. I know I can make you guys a good trader. I know where we can get you guys, but you guys have to listen. That's it. It's just a matter of people actually tuning in, right? But we've done it, and we will continue to do it.
Why don't you just sell signals?
I do. I've been selling signals for 3 years, 4 years. I think 3 years now. I just don't speak about it. Signals has value itself. You'll never hear me say the words buy my signals. I will never say those words in my life. I'll say buy the bundle. I'm kidding. Nah, but I just don't, no need to promote things that have value. People will recognize them over time. See, the way I explain things, I like to explain things in a I like to dumb things down, because like when I was learning, I didn't want it to be too complex. I like to hear it in a very simple manner, so that's the same way I explain things too, or I try to at least.
It's a turn off. If you hear something too complex, it might keep you from coming back and doing it every day.
But there's some traders out there that when it sounds too simple, they don't like it. So that's when they go to the institutional stuff, you know, and they learn about the fucking SDC, fucking 3040, the GG 9000. I don't know. We got the, what was the thing again? CLCH. I don't know, I read this thing somewhere one time where I was saying like CLCH, like this is literally the, like it looked like a formula. Oh, something like this. I'm like, what is this? It looked like a fucking biology class.
Word. It's a drug formula right there.
What up, Kieran?
So are you not interested at buys above 1911?
Morning.
Yeah, what's CLCH again, Kieran?
COCH. Oh,
was it you?
I was there that day, but it was, I forget what it was.
I think it's like all the ranges.
You're missing an O. There's 2 O's. There's 2 O's there.
Change of character. Word. This is how you turn Dawn to Wix. You should turn Wix to Dawn. This is how you turn Kiran to Keelan.
Why are you not interested in buys above here?
I am. If you close above, I'd be interested in buys. I mentioned earlier, I was waiting for that range to form above there, but oh yeah, because yeah, if you were watching the streams from 6:30 a.m. Eastern this morning, I explained how like I'm waiting for this resistance to form
Support.
here. Yeah, support to form here like this, and then after that I'll look for buys because that'll be a resistance here. And I'll look for buys above there going up, but that's why I didn't have a line saying buys above there here.
Mm.
You have an 80M closure here though. I think you have a doji candle on this 1 hour candle. This thing
Shit
closed
went nowhere.
doji. Yeah, it didn't go nowhere, but at least you can still say that it's still respecting this amount of resistance to the left there, Chad. If you guys zoom in here, or if you guys take a close look here, this thing kind of closed respecting this resistance here. So
It's respecting the resistance and it already grabbed liquidity.
yeah, it broke all the highs there, and it never really continue to stay up there. So there's a high chance that you may see this thing drop down towards these levels
Drop down,
here,
yep.
like 1905, 1906. You're like 25, 30 pips away. So the question is, can we take sells? Probably not
Below
yet.
1907
I'll
flat.
say below 1906, 1907. Yeah, I got 1906.534 off of this right here, but not sure what you
Yeah, I see it. I just literally look back and that's exactly what I see.
You just wait, Chad. You just wait. You know, you take your left hand, right hand. You put them under your legs. You sit in your hands and you wait for price to close below there, and it'll be a pretty straightforward day.
But where are your fingers?
Your fingers are scrunched up.
Are they in a fist or are they straight up?
Nah, they're gripping. They're gripping
What
the.
are they gripping?
Gripping those
the
cheeks.
chair. They're gripping the chair.
Uh-huh. You better get an oh shit handle for that computer chair, dog. I'm gonna build 2 oh shit handles right here that I can hold. They're just gonna hang from the ceiling. We're in a trade, chat. Fuck. Getting turbulence.
Almost like one of those racing simulators that actually move the chair for you. And you hit stop loss, you just fucking crash.
VR?
No, you seen the
Oh.
simulators where you sit and it's got like hydraulics and all this shit?
That 1 hour candle. Do your thing, 1 hour candle. Do your thing. Hey. Hey. Fix my sound. What do you mean my sound? What's wrong with my sound? If I turn my
fine.
YouTube right now and there's no issue with my sound, I will.
There's no issue with your sound.
Oh, there's no issue with your summer.
You know that shit that goes like this, chat? Like, you know that meme? It was like, I was like,
Boy.
What meme you talking about?
loud. I'm lagging. I was cutting in and out. Word. But how come it didn't look like I was cutting in and out just now?
Because you weren't. It's definitely just their
You
connection.
weren't. It's them.
No, but if a lot of people are saying it, then maybe I am cutting in and out. Because I think we dropped like 40 viewers, like 60 viewers just now.
I
But
just
the
checked
stream
you.
health, says we're fine though. It says like when it says like excellent connection, I'm good. But
I was just listening to you on the phone and on the YouTube, on the computer, and it's fine everywhere.
you guys need to get some Bell internet, or what do you guys have in America? AT&T?
We got gig speeds.
Yeah, you have to get the fiver. Any copyright for rap
Chat.
music? I'm sure there is.
Chat. Well, I got some time, and this guy's cutting in and out. I got some good audio here, so we're gonna have our shameless Asian session plug right now. Drop a like for this stream. I'm gonna do that too. Sub to this channel, and at 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be live for our final Asian session of the week. The fun continues tonight, 8 p.m. Be there. Go sub to my channel and turn notifications so you know when I'm on.
Stream down. Let me go on my channel. Let's see. Controller effects. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. What's wrong with the mic?
Nothing.
It's good now?
Are you
Alright, cool.
going to the gym? Hell yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. What's your channel? Type in Wix9.
I'm getting what's that show on MTV that needs to prank people?
Oh, Jackass?
No, the other one.
Jackass 2?
No, I need to say something else. You going back in the day.
Punked. There we go.
Punked. Yeah. You went a little too far back in the day, Wix.
I went back to that 70s show for a second.
I think Jackass came after Prank Punked. Yo, you used to watch Silent Library, remember that?
Oh my god, that's a great show. That show was underrated.
Oh man. Because it was too quiet. There was no action. It was just everyone giggling their fucking asses off.
Yeah, that show was before its time. It was ASMR before its time. $2 left for closure belosure, the Ranger. Can we get some Seltzers, belosers, the Rangers? I'm gonna start speaking English right now, man.
What? No.
Can you get some Seltzers, belosers, the Rangers? Nice stop loss at 1909ers. TP at 1902ers. We definitely drive down here. Gotta close. I'll say, yo, Chad, there is news at what's it called? 9:30 though, or 8:30 here, so be aware. All right, there's news 8:30. So if it comes down to like 8:15 and we're not in, or there's nothing happening, then I kind of, it's not like major news. Like it's gonna bring in volume for sure, but it's not like anything too major.
Employment claims.
So if you want to take the risk, you can, but just be aware there is news. Be aware.
Yeah, but this is a weekly. That's like a weekly fold. That's not for the month, or it's not like an annual statistic. This shouldn't have massive effect on the market.
Things like I've seen unemployment claims, orange folders like move, but
I don't think
it only moves
it's a
when
different
like
unemployment.
no, I've seen this the orange one, right? Orange folder happens like once a week.
This is the first one of the year.
Eh?
The first one of the year. First unemployment claims this year.
Really? Let's see. No. January 5th, January 12th, January 19th. 3 weeks. Once a week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You may be looking at looking at manufacturing index maybe. Yeah, because employment that comes out every week, once a week. I think every.
Yeah, I was looking at the Philly Fed.
Yeah. That sounds like a sandwich.
You're just hungry. You're hungry by nature. You're always hungry, bro.
I know. I have a problem. Would you recommend a buy and gold here or not? Well, I'm not in gold buys. I'm not looking for gold buys until you break above 1911. Again, above 1911 for buys, above 1906 for sells. Whatever's in between, you don't touch. Okay, so like this is your top bun right here, man. This is your top bun. Okay, this is your bottom bun. Whatever's in between is your meat. You do not want to ride the meat. You want to wait for the range to break out You don't want to be in this burger. You don't want to ride the meat.
Don't ride the
Patty
meat.
Patty's secret formula.
Do not ride the meat. Don't ride anyone from the back on a moped.
Yeah, we need that thumbnail, the Dumb and Dumber one. Especially in Vietnam. That was funny yesterday.
Waiting for the buns.
Still 8 a.m. My fault. Let me take it down a notch, you know. Man. Everyone paying attention now? Exactly. It works. It works. Definitely works. Thing is, like, when I say things like that, though, you guys, it clicks for you guys. You guys remember that? Like, wow, remember that one time Don broke down my support and resistance and it made sense to me? Like, you guys gonna look back at this day and be like, wow, now I know how to draw my support and resistance. Now I know how to avoid certain ranges. And every time you see a range, you're gonna think of this day and this time on the stream. Just every single time.
Just use the ride the meat strategy.
When there's comics in 8 minutes, but you do have news today, so be aware, okay? Topics that trigger chat. Are our cars meet and drawdown?
Please explain my mind going a different direction.
Someone had a good question earlier. How do you improve as a trader when you
I read that.
Yeah, how do you improve a trader when you how'd it go?
How do you break down your trades, or so, how do
When
you go back to breaking down your trades when you take a loss or something?
without saying shoulda, woulda, coulda?
Yeah. I read that. I was actually thinking of addressing that. That's a very good question.
Because that question was similar right there.
I honestly, they're looking at you do it, and chat. Don is genetically predisposed to reading charts a certain way. Like, that's the way his mind travels. In my experience, I've seen people take losses, go back, just try to figure out why they take a loss. And that's an art in itself, just figuring out why the loss came or where you were wrong, right? Or figuring out where you can make the adjustment. That's a whole art form in itself that requires a lot of trial and error as well. So, and most of you don't do that. Most of you will take a trade and then, like we say, you have a short memory and forget about it. And that's exactly what you guys do. You never look at it again. But realistically, you want to have a short memory in terms of the next position, and you don't want to bring this position into your next one. You don't want to bring the emotions or the results from this position into your next position and have it affected. But you should still look at the positions that you took, that you lost, and try to figure out where it went wrong, or why, or how you could have made sure that it was a winner. That in itself is also not a simple task, and requires a lot of practice. And I've noticed from the side, objectively, Don's pretty good at that. He's pretty good at breaking down where he went wrong. It's not something that's just done, it's also practiced.
Part of it is just kind of being real with yourself, man. That's it.
Who is this dude? Well, you must have never been here. Like, that's got to be your first time, period. Like you just opened an MT5 account yesterday.
Just found the stream. Who's this Asian guy in the thumbnail? Wait, who is this other guy? Oh, this other guy.
All these guys.
I'm just 24 years old from the Caribbeans, waiting for a closure outside the range. Hey. Me too, man. He's more from Canada. We're for a closure outside the range. No, but yeah, I do never mind. Can you share what you went wrong in your last 2 losses? It was on stream. And yeah, it was these ones right here, the ones we took on Tuesday. Nothing went wrong. Like,
Do you have any qualifications? Yeah, we dropped out of fucking college, fool. That's
No.
our qualifications.
No, but like nothing. I don't think anything went wrong in those trades. I think it's just another day in the markets. Like I said on Tuesday, right after our losses, I'll be taking the same trades tomorrow, and that's what we did. Did the same trades yesterday. Asian, New York. Same thing last night during Asian, and same thing we'll be doing this New York. So sometimes when you take losses, nothing really goes wrong. It's just a part of the problem. Like it was an 80% win rate trade. 20% of it didn't play out, and in that case, that was a 20% that didn't play out. But doesn't change anything, right? That's exactly what I said Tuesday. So I kept the same energy right after a loss and right after the win yesterday. I said the same thing yesterday again. So it's like part of trading is just keeping the same energy and not kind of switching up on your bias or plan or ideas when things are going against you versus when things are going with you. And that's part of controlling your emotions. You have a question? What is the question? What do you think of Roger Banks? I think he's a good guy. I think he's a fun guy.
Fun guy.
Fun guy, you know.
Like a fungus, but a multiple.
I love all.
It's a multiple of fungus. Plural, multiple, plural. There you go.
You watch this in the sauna? Damn, so it's mad hot in there. I'm about to make it 10 times hotter. We're about to have some boss on self
your
stops.
heart rate already at like $150. Pre-stream, you're at $150. Now imagine we're trading and we get a position and you're in a sauna. Damn, dog. 200 beats per minute.
When you visiting Aruba? No, we're not going to Aruba. I'm going to Turks and Caicos. Confirmed.
Jersey Drake going with you?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. He has a house there, I think.
Yep. He has a compound there.
You know that?
So
Oh, you know your Miami folks? Folks knows a lot. What kind of system habit did you do before it actually feels ready to trade? Oh, I look up to God every day and pray. Nah. What habit did I have before trading? Nothing. I think I had the same habits really. Right? I think your everyday life displays on the charts on your MT5 really. If you look at your MT5 and you look at it and you see all red, that might be okay, that might not be true, but when you're disciplined in life, you usually discipline on charts. And when you're disciplined on the charts, you usually discipline on your MT5 as well. Oh man, you have comics open here. So what's this thing gonna do? This thing looks like it's gonna reject that support. Found supports. Again, still in no range. Can't do anything in this area. And you need a breakout. Will losing 10 minutes cause major slippage? I don't think so. But it will affect the markets for sure. Yeah, no, I wanna go to Aruba too, but I'll go there next time.
It'll bring volume, and volume will push the markets in the direction of price action. Okay? But price action has not formed here yet. Right now, we're just ranging. Oh, price action's indicating range. The biggest indicator you guys have that volume's coming in is the closure outside the range. How do you know we're gonna drive once we close outside the range? Because we closed outside the range. You had enough volume to drive us out of it, break the range, and actually close outside it. So the fact that you're closing outside the range is an indication of volume, and the fact that we should be driving on the next candle or the one after. Oh, you got a unibrow. Give him one brow across. Why does she look upset?
It's not a she.
Liar.
This is Wix 9.
Liar, that's a she. Yo, I'm gonna need you to do my next display picture.
This is definitely Wix 9. Hey, you ruined my drawing.
I gotta make it realistic.
Those massive traps.
Hulk Hogan? Oh, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I remember that guy, Hulk Hogan. Yo, that guy, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I remember.
I'm gonna stop drawing further.
I mean, you got the space to do so. If you're drawing me, though, you know, but not lost. You need to.
Be like, why Wick's got 3 legs? That's why I can't draw any further. I be bringing all the realism in. You guys think this is a fucking fictional story? No, this is documentary, bitches. This is facts here.
Just waiting for a closure above the range, bro. That's
See,
all
Don
right.
just wants that volume. He just wants to ride. I'll ride this candle up. Autobiography, there's the word I was looking for. Yeah, look, comics drove up. You held support, and comics just drove straight up.
Yeah, I mean the 15 kind of closes. Well, it was in the range. It's the comics days when you have comics with like with news. It's very tough. Like I usually don't really touch comics with news days. It's only days when you don't have news, because you don't have 10 minutes. Like if you take a trade, you don't have 10 minutes until news, right?
News could send you right back the other way.
Yeah, like you don't. That's not a lot of time, like enough room to be in a trade, because you may get like you may not always be in profit right away. You may see some drawdown, and if you have news, then you might just be going a whole different direction that you wouldn't want to go down. So there's another thing as well. You might get a closure above right at the news, though. I mean, I'm not expecting much at the news chat. So if it's like 8:35 and we don't have much volume, I'll be fine taking buys or whatever position we're in at the time. Positions. But I'm just gonna need a closure outside these ranges. That's it. $420. Hey, it's got it. 420 likes.
Smoke a bowl of that.
The fact that dog can instantly lock back in after laughing is typical.
He has a prayer that he says.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Muhammad, every 10 minutes, we go over what we're looking at, what we're thinking, what's going on. if there's a closure, what we'll do. But somehow, you guys still ask, buy or sell. My question to you is, why? Why are you asking if we just went over it? So which brings me back to Don's point. You guys need to get some headphones, plug them into the computer, and fucking use them. Because for some reason, the volume on the computer or on your desktop ain't working.
I need a pair of AirPods. Right. I need a pot of. Might need some of these. Some of these. Or you might need some of these.
Hey, do a giveaway. Muhammad needs
Alright.
one.
You're gonna need 3 of these. You need 3 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. Some headsets.
You want to get these? Do these. You know that guy?
You want to get some of these? You gotta do this.
He lives somewhere next to Don. He's a Toronto baby.
I got all 2 generations of the AirPods. I just took that in. Yeah, I remember when AirPods first came out and everyone was like, yeah, they don't look too good on your head, you know, it looks like a little Q-tip hanging down your ear. I'm like, hey man, as long as it's wireless and it sounds great, I'll use them. Man, 2 minutes left chat for closure, so we gotta see what news brings us here, but things are looking very interesting here. Now is probably not the time to take a break or go to the washroom, because this is one of those moments when price may move and you come back and you're like, wow, I missed the move because you're in a washroom. So please do not do that just yet. Wait a minute and a half, maybe 5 minutes here before you go, because now's the time to lock it in and watch price action, because things get interesting here. You will see some volume, you see movement, and it's your time to shine, baby. You waited 2 hours today for positions. It's your time to shine. So wait 3 more minutes and you'll be in, potentially, or maybe 7 more minutes. Okay. Lock it in. Yeah, so you have a minor resistance here. I want to see if we can close above there, but let's see. If we don't close above there, I want to use range for a bit, but it's very hard for us to range, or the next 5 minute count at least, to range for 5 minutes when there's heavy news there, or decent news there. There's no buys, there's no sells here. I will let you know when I'm in positions. Again, waiting for that support to form here at 1911. So you're looking at like 835, maybe 840, and then 840 get positions. And then you look at the 4-hour candle and say, okay, well, 4-hour candle's now spent the whole entire 3.5 hours kind of creating a bottom wick. If it's flipping bullish here, there's a higher chance you may see just continue to drive, but wait for after news, okay? If I were you, I will wait for after news. Okay, you got 10 seconds here. Will be stop loss? There's no stop loss because there's no trade, man. There's no buys, there's no sells here, there's no positions here. We're waiting for news here, right? So there's the news. Let's see what news does. And in 835, we'll have direction. If this candle here could close bearish, respecting 1911, then 835, 840 will get buys above 1912. But you're probably gonna want this bearish candle here to close bearish, respecting the support. So if we can close respecting the support, bearish, then perfect. 835, 840. If you get another closure, so another candle, that's 10 minutes above its range, will take buys. So not this candle, the next candle closure, and then we'll be in. But you need 1 to close bearish respecting, and 2, the next candle need to break above. And worst case, you don't do that, you close back into the range, perfect. You wait for the 4-hour candle closure at 9 a.m. And then 9 a.m. will give you the direction of this 4-hour candle, and then you can go based off of that. You're back in the same range, but you have more volume, and you can take sales below 1906, okay? So that is what I'm probably waiting for. And that's all we waited for all morning. That's literally all we wrote all morning. All we said we were waiting for. And if that's all you were waiting for, you wouldn't be part of this mess that goes in right now. Or this morning at least. Still tradable though, but it is a 6-pip range. Definitely tradable, but
Hey, shakalaka boom boom boom. It's that weird guy that you don't know. This is called price action.
boom boom boom. What kind of name?
It's that guy with no it's the college dropouts. I'm telling you. With no credential. Said, what are your credentials? Don, why should I trust you? What are your credentials in this space?
Organic trading? Oh yeah, shout out to you, man. You're an OG. Authorize. You're an OG. If you know organic trading, you're an OG for sure. That was like 2020 days. Yeah. Organic trading.
2020, right?
Yeah.
I remember the day you came out with that on the screen. I was like, why is it on there?
Damn, I thought you weren't gonna finish that sentence. I thought you were just gonna say the day you came out. I'm like, what are you talking about?
All right, I gotta go cause some accidents. I'll be right back.
Kind of weird. Well, if you don't understand a strategy, if you tune in every day for 3-4 months, you'll eventually get a better gist of it. If you don't want to do that, then do exclamation point trades in the chat. A link pops up to every trade we took on stream for the last 1.5 years. And you can go off of that spreadsheet. And I think there's a link to every stream, a link to every trade, timestamp, the trade type, and you can kind of watch every trade and see what we kind of did for 300 trades, I think it was. Hey, who jumped the gun on buys though? You really want to see this kind of close bearish respecting 1911 243, but you have a long ways to go in a minute and a half here. You have a long ways to go. That's a nice 30-minute close too. Yeah, nice 30-minute closure. Oh, you might close respecting chat 1911 243. You may. A minute and 7 seconds here. It really has to close respecting, because if it doesn't, then the next candle likely is to come down and fill the wick. If it closes respecting, the next candle may start to hover and close above like this, right? So this candle will determine this next 5 candle, and this next 5 candle will determine, well, the candle before the 845 candle, which is the 15 candle closure as well. So let's see. Okay, so 30 seconds left. Can it hold? 1911 243. I don't want it to close bullish. I want it to close like bearish, right? Respecting. I wouldn't like if it closes bullish above, because I can't get that closure on at 840. 9, 8, 7, 6. It should be able to close above. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Right, like right exactly where we drew it. So close respecting that support to the left there. So now you need one more candle to close. You need this next bullish candle to print bullish above this range. The moment it prints bullish above the range, will be unbiased. All right. I'm not taking the celery here. No, I'm gonna need an actual closure above the range now. So this is a nice bottom wick. If you can close like this, perfect. This is a perfect buy position to take at 840. And then we get buys going up towards like 815 or 1915, 1916 and such, right? You're looking at those levels to the left there, but you really need to close bullish above to break out this range. Because now look, this is your range 1, like I said this morning. This is your range 2. So this is your range 1, range 2. This is range 2 breakout above there to go up and fill that range to the left. Just like we drew this morning. Like, look, we drew this out at like, I think 6:56, like 2 hours ago, right? About 2 hours ago, like that we're waiting for that range to form there, and now that it's formed, we just need that candle to close, and it'll be perfect. Stops, you're looking at, well, I was calculating stops, looking at this bottom of the range, 46 pips, or depends. Like if this candle comes down, creates like a wick down here or something, maybe I have that as a stop. But as of right now, like stops gonna be probably just where this low is, this previous 5-minute low, because that's the only logical stop, right? Oh my god, no way. After all of that, buyers though, they be trolling. Why didn't you accept GJ? Did it move GJ? What do you mean? I don't think there was movement on GJ, was there? Not much, no. There was nothing on GJ. This is a nice bond looking at 5 though. This is perfect. It just has 2.5 minutes to flip. To flippity flip. Where Wick's not go? He went to go drive or something?
Yeah, I think his kids are back in school now. Their winter break's over.
Winter break. But yeah, winter break.
When's your next driving thing?
I think today actually. In the afternoon, like 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's freezing rain today. Just be careful.
It is?
Yeah.
What time?
Well, it's been all night. I don't know. Like it's like 3 degrees over
Whoa.
here, so it's kind of just like raining now. But it was freezing rain like all night.
Oh shit, it is. But when it rains, isn't it? Like, there's an excuse to drive, right?
Well, yeah, like you do want to like get some experience with driving and weather like that. Under
I drove in the
your
winter though.
belt.
I drove in
Yeah, but like
snow.
snow and ice, big difference.
Oh yeah. Skirt. Okay. Looks like you may close above, chat. Maybe 37 seconds left. Can you close above 1912.226? Or will you respect and we don't close? Find out. Oh, we may actually close above. Exactly like we drew out, huh? Let's see what's that. And ooh, okay, cool. Chat. Gonna have buy stops at 1912.54. If I can, my program mark execute here. Perfect. Gone buys to chat on the break of those highs there, right? So I couldn't have a buy stop in time, but I mean it's like a pip off. Not that much of a difference really, but basically it's the closure above the range. So gone buys here. I think I didn't get to explain anything yet, but it's just a closure above the range, pretty straightforward. I believe target is somewhere up here at 1916. Stops are gonna be around, I think it was around here at 1907.673, but we'll be managing risk beforehand with 5 anyways. But yeah, those are the buys we got into, and yeah, I couldn't place a buy stop in time, but there was like maybe like a 4 maybe 3 pip difference, nothing too major. Overall though, I would expect this 1 hour count to continue driving up with the 4 hour candle as well. You have the 4 hour wick fill here. Break even point for me would probably just be break-even point for me would probably just be, I'll say, off of looking at price here, I'll say anywhere in this zone here would be the break-even point. Right around like here, I'll say 1913.549. Okay, that'll probably be the break-even point. 1913.549, because at that level you're kind of tapping into this range here. So as you're tapping into that range there, there's gonna be a minor resistance there that you probably want to be aware of. All right, I think that's gonna be around the 11-12 pip bar break-even point. Not bad. Let me just see. Stops are below there, and then target somewhere up here, right? Yeah. All right, cool. What would I add positions? Adding positions here would be very difficult right now. Not yet. I'll say I'll see how this kind of closes in 2 minutes here, because if you can close like, you know, in 2 minutes you're bearish, I'll look to add a position maybe somewhere down in these areas here. Depends how it closes though, because you really want this kind of to close respecting the support here, right? Yeah. What else is there? I think that's it, right? I think I covered everything. Oh yeah, as like let's say the trade doesn't play out and we're in a losing situation, probably what we'll do is we'll look to manage risk as like we start to close below here. You know, like if we form like a range here, like let's say like you close, like if you close below, it's fine. But if you close like below like this, and then like a bullish candle closure, respecting support like this, and then the next candle like starts to like come back down and does something like this, then yeah, at that point, like, or not that, at this point we'll look to manage risk, because then we'll just be creating like kind of like a low here, and we'll be creating resistance to make a new low, and we'll likely come down towards stop. So we'll manage risk accordingly. But if you close bearish below, we're fine. If we form that structure though and we break the lows, then we'll be out. We'll manage risk. Cool. But yeah, my entries were 1912.68. That was the entry. Stops to break even was 1914, 1913, I think. Eight, 9, right there should be fine. Cool. Uh, 380, 976. Yeah. I think of this account size, this is like maybe 2% risk, I think right now. 2.4, 2.3% risk of the account. Over our capital, it's around like, I think 1% risk. So just adjust your stops or adjust your losses accordingly if stops are big for you. Yeah, this candle closes back above its range like this. Well, I'll add another position, but you need to close above this resistance here though first, because there is a resistance here, right, at 1911. So if this next 5 candle closes above that range, then I'll look to add a position. And I think from there until the break-even point is like the 10 pip mark. So you have a 10 pip range going up, and then you can start to manage risk currently on both positions. There's no shot wicks in this, right? If this is a loss, Winston come back and be like, yeah, nah, I was on the road. If it's a win, Winston come back and be like, yeah, I got an entry there too. It was a nice position, nice position. Spreadsheet. So this was so I gotta change that. 19. That was let's see, 846. No, 840 it was. New York gold buys breakouts. What was that? Previous higher low. Yeah, I wanted to flip, but previous higher low, it's fine. This is 0 because nothing happened yet, and then right here, New York gold buys breakout. First high low 5 4 and cool, perfect. Yeah, so like this candle here, chat, it's a bearish candle, obviously. So like again, you haven't formed that range yet. It's only if you form that range where I can look to manage risk. But until then, I'll have to wait until the 1 hour close. Like it's either this 4 candle closes bearish, we manage risk, which is in 12 minutes, and a 1 hour close as well, or you form that range and we get out beforehand. So if you want to manage risk your way, you could, but obviously I'm gonna manage risk the way I would normally manage risk, right? How big was that candle there? That was 13. Not too bad. Lower a timer, higher noise. Yeah, but like it's not like we entered just off the 5. Like if you watch the stream this morning with a pair of headsets, you know, you'll know that it was based off the 4 hour here in this case. Like I said, the 1 hour, 30 to 15, like there's other times that come into factor too, not just like the 5. It's not just like, oh yeah, the 5 close, we're in, right? There's other confluences in the trade as well. Like every trade we took this year so far, there's always a different time frame. Like for the past 3 years, there's always, like, we use every time frame to our advantage, not just blind to 5. Should I set a stop loss? I think you should. I mean, I got one, because you can get slipped through. The stop loss is there for 2 reasons. It's there to understand that if price were to break below these lows here, then at that point this trade's not valid, because price will likely just continue to drive. And 2, another thing as well is there to help you understand that, or it's there to help you in case you get slipped, right? Because I don't know, there could be a random folder of news that comes in, and you could be in a situation where you get slipped and you don't really want to get slipped in price, right? Yeah, like if this candle right here closes like bullish here, right, and it doesn't close like above, so like for instance, like right here, right, there's that resistance. If this candle right here doesn't close bullish like above this range, and the next one breaks these lows, I will close. I'll probably move my stops up to here and close. But it's either that or you wait for the 4-hour close. So if you close above, we're cool, we're fine. We'll likely add an, or I might add another position. But if it doesn't close respecting and it breaks the lows again, which is below this candle right here, then we'll manage risk. But logically, that'll make a lot more sense than just a manage risk because you're in drawdown, right? Because there's no logic behind it. Yeah. First higher low. I'm not gonna lie to chat. Looking at the spreadsheet, we only took 3 to 3 this year, so it's not a lot of data to look off of. But the previous higher low did have, off of 3 trades, obviously they have a lower win rate than the flip, because I think we only took like 2 current higher lows. Previous higher lows took 3, and then flips we took 11. Your undies, what? Yeah, should be. There's only 2 things that can happen in your chat. Like I say in every trade, it's either you make profit or you take a loss. There's no other outcome to this trade, and it's just another day in the markets. That's it. Now, if this is like your first time taking a trade, then yeah, maybe you might be shitting your pants. But again, it makes sense for you to be shitting your pants because you never did the trade before, right? But this is a trade we've been taking all year or the past 3 years, and nothing new to us. It's another day in the markets. Next, this trade doesn't affect the next trade. Just like yesterday's trade or the day before that trade, that before that day's trade, all right? Use magic keys? No. I just closed my off my phone or off my desktop and phone. So you have 6 minutes left, chat. For this closure in a 4-hour time frame. So let's see how it closes. Show us right over risk. It's just chat being chat, you know, like this is chat being chat. Chat, how come you guys just panic when it's in drawdown, but when it's a winning trade, you guys don't panic? Like, you guys should have the same emotions throughout each win or each loss. Like, there shouldn't be, like, you shouldn't get too high on your wins, you shouldn't get too low on your losses, and just stay in the middle. Just be a robot. Just be robotic. You shouldn't cheer when you win. You shouldn't dwell on it if you lose, right? It's just another day in the markets. But it's like when things are in drawdown or things are not going your way in your favor, you start to make things up or say certain things to kind of like, oh, I should have never took this trade, blah, blah. And like, why'd you take it in the first place then, if that was the case? Like, when I take a trade, Like if it's a loss, I'm not gonna say, oh, I wish I never took that. Like I'm happy with taking that trade because that's a trade I always take. We know the percentages of the trade, right? We know the percentages of the trade playing out because we took it before. We have sample size data. We have all that data formed. It's just a matter of like what percentage of that. So like, let's say it's an 8% winning trade. Is today going to be that 20% day where we lose, or the 80% day where we win with this trade setup? Minutes for a 4-hour close. How big was this right here? This was around the 47.58. Nice. I would have added a position here if this thing closed above here, but I didn't, so I can't really do much in that situation, chat. Or at least add risk in that case. Like, it wouldn't make sense, right? Like, look, chat's now like, oh my god, it's a W. Like, nothing happened yet. Like, there's nothing to happen. Yes, like, oh my god, it's going back and break even. Like, nothing happened yet. This trade could still be hit stop loss. And when it hits stop loss, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, man, I knew I should have closed. Like, you guys gotta control your emotions. Like, nothing is happening right now. You're literally at the break even point. If you don't like the trade exit, you can still hit stops. You can still hit TP. You guys cannot be bipolar. That doesn't work here. It doesn't work in FX. Like, you shouldn't be like, oh my god, yes, it came back up. Oh my god, I'm so happy I survived this trade. Like, that's not how you trade. That is how you lose long term, you know? You guys are very short term. Like, you guys, mine are very short term. You guys gotta think of it as a long term type of thing. Like, this wasn't a trade built off of 1 day of sample sizing. It was built off of 3 years of sample sizing, 4 years, right? You guys are just all over the place, guys. You guys are all over the place, man. Wix, are you in this trade? Watch. Are you in this trade, Wix?
Of course. Why would I not? That would be dumb if not. I didn't take a position that I planned for all morning.
Yo, did you see the way we call it the bearish candle and then the bullish candle respecting? And it was just that perfect onion we drew out all morning?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that I was going to be in the position, and that I was thinking of adding actually once we closed bullish on that previous fly.
Me too, but it didn't close above.
Yeah, it didn't close. Exactly. I was going to say I needed it to close a little bit higher. If it did, I'd be in 2 positions and I'd be closing my first
all positions right now. Yeah, you'd be out and all.
Yeah, well, right now, yeah, you'd be in profit.
I would expect this forward count to push because it's closing bullish here, grabbing all liquidity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And the funny thing is, because I couldn't say anything, I'm driving, but I was watching. I was like, there's people literally talking about already losing, already blew their account,
like,
already
nothing
out.
Happened yet. Like, people right now are cheering right now.
You were still ahead. Probability. You right here in this candle, right here, when this fucking thing looking like this, when this was looking like this, believe it or not, you're still ahead. You were still ahead in this trade. Probability wise, you were still ahead.
Yeah.
Right? Until this fucking low was broken. And
yeah, you have a 4-hour closer now. So, like, with this 4-hour close, like, I would expect it to drag because it closed bullish, obviously. So it's nothing really happened, nothing really changed or anything. We're still above his ranges, so I would expect this count to create a bond wick and then make its way up and fill this range here, tapping into like the like 1918 point, I believe. Look left, like, yeah, looking at like 1918, 1917-ish. So that would be the next target. And then once you tap those levels, you can look to managers and such. But that is your next 4-hour target. I think our stops are the 4-hour lows too, or near the 4-hour lows. So I mean, we should be in a pretty good spot to continue driving up here towards like 1915 and such. But Yeah, that trade there is gonna be a close fold here, and there's your day. There's your trade. Again, stay composed.
Dubs.
Don't like, oh my god, I just made whatever. Like, it's just another day in the markets. Like, stay composed, just calm down. Like, it's another day in the markets, you know, because if you cheer now, you're gonna be dwelling on your losses when it's a loss.
I can't believe I wasn't here for that drawdown. It's my favorite time of the day.
Chat, you guys really need to calm down, you know? Do you guys see how calm trading could be or should be when you're just calm and you're not going off of emotions? You're not. And if you want to leave runners, go ahead. I close. If you want to close half, but I close full. I'm afraid there might be a steeper bottom wick on the 4 hour time from here because it's a new 4 hour candle close. I did expect this kind of drive off a bottom wick. I'm surprised it created a bottom wick. But now that I kind of create a high, I wouldn't be surprised if it does down. It comes down to create a low and creates a bottom wick first. But we'll be here for more positions probably. But it won't come until maybe like again 9:20 or 9:30 maybe 9:15. But you can say that you have a resistance here now and you get a closure above here. You can get bias going up with much smaller stops maybe. All right. So again, don't get too high. Don't get too low. Just take the profits and on to the next day.
I love drawdown because I see people under pressure and it makes them nervous. And I'm cool with drawdown. So I love being cool when everyone else is nervous. It's cool. Character building for sure.
What was that? I think I peaked. I think I initially wanted to close, yeah, like a 15 pips.
Man, you were minus 5K and only take 2K. How's that make you feel?
Hey, man, I feel
But
good.
you lost the trade. You got stopped out. We took 2K. How does that make you feel?
You see the bottom right? It feels good doing that every day. It feels good taking profits every day.
He gonna go have some Philip Mignon. You gonna have to buy a quarter chip.
It feels good doing that every day.
Great.
This is what I do for the past 3 years. And people keep saying every day, well, how does that feel? It feels good doing that every day. And they come back every day. Man, this fucking guy is RR. How? Like, how does that work? How is that possible?
But you was minus 5K. But he was minus 5K knowing that he's ahead in the trade. Minus 5K means you're still ahead probability wise, right? Where do you see minus 5K in the results? You don't. You know why? Probability. Probability dictates.
Like, I'm not even saying
you
that
might see that kind of drawdown, but you will take that TP. And you know what? Like he said earlier, if you walking down the street and you see $20, you ain't gonna pick it up because it's not 100. Or you see $100, you ain't gonna pick it up because it's not a stack of hundreds, because it's not 1,000. You just gonna go walk by and be like, oh, it's only 100. No, bro.
I need 1,000 first before I pick this up.
I need 1,000. No, you gonna pick that bitch up.
Like if there was if this is your crib right here, right? This is your crib. And in your crib, there was a tube connected to your MT5. Like this is your MT5. MT5. Right?
Empty.
And that there's a tube that connects from the MT5 straight to your crib. You just be in there and out there every day. The markets take it and go, take it and go. You wouldn't care like, oh, the market only gave me like $10 today. Fuck, man, I want $100. So you're gonna force something out of the markets that always comes in first place. You come in second place. You just take what the market gives you, on to the next trade, and keep repeating that process. And man, I don't know. People keep talking about RR every single time, talking about RR, and it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. It just.
Why your house got no windows? Where's Santa going? Where's Santa and his skis? I need him on this roof right now.
Hold on, that wasn't 15. That was like around. I think I closed around. I wanted to close around. I think I saw 3. I think it was like 13. Yeah. On to the next trade, chat. On to the next trade now. So, you close full wicks or would you do close half?
Oh no, close full.
Nice. cool.
Yeah, Chad. I had to throw on the wife beater and fucking scare
I
the
went to a
charts
gym
into
and came
fucking
back.
driving. I had to scare the fucking price action into driving.
You don't want none of these traps, boy.
Shit ain't good.
People keep saying like, but if it hits stops, like you will lose this much. Yeah, and I have hit.
But
Like, yeah, act as if I never hit stops in my life. Like I have hit stops in my life. But when I
Probability
do hit
dictates
stops,
that
like
you won't.
like our results just not enough or something. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like
And
I
it
don't
wasn't
know.
gonna be full stops. Were you not gonna manage it at some point on the 4-hour close if we did
Yeah,
not
yeah.
break above?
I said how like I said how if we were to break this low here, I'll close off because you close bullish here below. But if you break that low, you're down. You're going down, right? So I'll close full if you were to do that instead. So it was like 30 pip stops, or whatever.
You weren't hitting full
Yeah.
stops anyway. Yeah, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the dono. Join us for Asian session. Streak continues.
People were just acting as if this is my first time trading ever, and this is the first time doing this, and like we never took a loss before on stream. We had two losing trades on Thursday.
What boggles my mind is people come in and give opinion and, you know, I don't know, speak out of pocket on their first stream here. There's people that have been here for years and have not said a word, right? They just listen, pay attention. And then somebody comes in here with their first day going, I don't understand it. Yeah, it's your first fucking day, fool.
I wouldn't understand either. I would come in here seeing some guy talk to me, talking about
doesn't click.
meats and shit. Like, nah, of course I wouldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Someone said during a trade though, I saw your message. He said I love retail traders. Thanks to all the buy stops, just scoop them up. Man, oh man.
Full would have won because you need your full TP at 15 pip, but your stop loss was 43. Even if you manage it, it would have been 30 pip stop loss. So you need to win 3 more. But we win 9 more.
But like
we're gonna win 10 more.
But like
last streak was 17.
The thing is.
What are you saying?
The thing is, not every trade's 10 pips though. Like that's what you're forgetting as well. Like that's why I said R is not important to me because not every trade is like set. Like I need 10 pips and I'm off. Sometimes we get runners. Sometimes we let it run for full. I was worried about the 4-hour calendar, so I closed full. But sometimes we would just move stocks to break even, let it rock. Like I think last night during Asian we got 25 or 22, whatever it was, right?
Let's look at it this way. If this position is not at 855 or 850, but at 905, you're still running here.
Yeah.
You're still running. You're still in profits. This is just timing. And because on the 4-hour, you're expecting a pullback and a bottom wick, and you're expecting a pullback on the closure of the candle to leave a wick for you to drive. And so there's multiple things saying you're going to pull back before this 4-hour close. Right, so that's why you have to use that to your advantage and know that, yeah, probability dictates we should pull back. So I'm going to play the probability game and close here, take my profit, secure the bacon. And then once 4-hour closes, you have more opportunities. You can't get married to that one opportunity. You guys really don't trust these positions if you think that was the only one. Right? But have some trust that this happens all the time and that it wins high majority of the time. Once you are convinced of that, you will not feel these emotions, and it can be a much healthier for you as you're trading, right? Because eventually you're going to trade on your own, and you don't want somebody just holding your hand or spoon feeding you. You want to be able to not feel these emotions on your own and be confident. Keep taking the positions.
We've been talking about this topic.
It takes time.
We've been talking about this topic for years now, and it's just I don't know.
Because the community is growing, you have to, because every 200-300 viewers, there's new people always coming in. I remember talking about this at 400 viewers with you, 200, at 800, at 1500, back at 800, and at 2000. Like, so.
Like we talk about it every day, and I get it. It's because a lot of the industry isn't used to this. They're very like everyone in this industry when they first start off is very used to. You need this RR to win. You need this risk to reward. You gotta hold to TP or stop loss, right? Like no one introduces you to managing risk. No one introduces you to just closing sometimes in a negative RR situation, right? So Like I get
You
it.
don't
People,
get it done.
you get a lot of questions because people aren't used to this. They've never seen it, especially live. So
He says you don't get it. No, you don't get it, and we're explaining why you don't
there's
get it,
nothing to
because
get.
first it's
Because
not always. It's always. Yeah, go ahead.
no, there's nothing I get because this is what we're doing for 3 years. Like look at all the stats for the last 3 years. Like I don't know what to tell you. Just look at the stats.
That is your best friend. Your stats are your best friend. Look at the MT5 terminal, right?
I was gonna say, is that $280,000 profit?
That's profit. That's not even. That's only profit. That accounts at like damn near 400 grand. But
I don't know.
Overall, it's not even about what the money in there is like. It's just do your math. If you have to win, let's say even according to your own logic, if you have to win if you have to win 3 trades in order to recover that loss, you're saying we don't get it. We're telling you we have an extremely high win rate, right? It's not a 50. If it was like we win 2, we lose 2, we win 2, we lose 2, it doesn't make sense, right? Because then you're losing. But if we're winning 9 straight, 15 straight, 17 straight, 8 straight, 6 straight before you take another loss, the extremely high win rate, plus the ability to manage risk, whether in profit or in drawdown, well, it's gonna make you profitable. You have to see it and you have to actually practice it. You'll feel it when you're practicing it. You're gonna understand. You can be like, oh, damn, I took this loss, but I don't give a damn because I just have 15 wins in a row. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what's key about that trade though? You know what's key about that trade? I ain't gonna speak about it. The stop loss. The stop loss is very key because you see how we had our stop loss chat not below this 5 candle, but below this candle, because this is the candle I grab all the liquid, right? This grab all the water bottles right here. So because look, the 4-hour candle came down, good news, and then this thing closed respecting. That candle closed respecting indicates that that was liquid being grabbed. If you weren't respecting, I get it. It may just be us coming down to fill a wick. But since you grabbed liquid and you respected that support, and then the next candle closed bullish above after creating another bottom wick, respecting that same support, there was no reason to break this low if price wanted to drop up. If you broke this low, then you're gone. Down to the downside. But if you don't break that low, you're great. And that's why our stop loss is down there and not like this candle here or this candle here, right? It was below that specific candle. Because that was the most logical stop you had. In terms of probability of the trade winning, that was the most logical stop.
here go, bro, from Australia again. How's the weather, mate? Australia again? Awesome. Again? Like, should that be weird? That's not weird. That's normal. You're in Australia. Yeah, you should always be there. It'd be weird. It's like, hey, hello from Iceland today.
Yo, chat, leave a like though, chat. Yo, 500 likes, guys. We can get 600, maybe 700 today, 800. It was a W trade. Like, it was just a W trade. I was trying to tell you guys to stay composed during that trade because you guys go through a lot of emotions, and I can see why. Like, chat, like, I only see you guys in real life. I can't imagine you guys in real life, but through text, you guys are panicking. You guys need to stop over risking, man. That's step one. Okay.
Guys, you're doing this for free? No, there's a paid admission. Hold on, you didn't pay?
But you didn't pay.
Bounces. He didn't pay.
No, I'm not looking for sells. No. I'm not looking for sells. Maybe below 1906 later on, but right now I'm looking for more buys. Obviously, I'm looking to fill this range up at 1916, which we kind of came up to tap. I'm expecting this count to come up to like 1914 on the 4-hour time from here, but or yeah, 1918-ish levels, but if you look at this candle, we closed at the exact same range last time, right here. This one and this one. Last time we were to do came up, tapped this level, 1918, and that's why I'm saying 1918 because that's your next target. So you may tap 1918 today and then start to do some funky stuff, which means that it may be an earlier day if you don't come down to create the support. If you tap 1916 or 1917 without us getting entries, then I'll just call it a day. But if you come down and create support, I'll be in for another trade. but you need to form support first. So like you need to really like close below here, create some type of range below here, grab some type of liquid, and then this will act as a resistance here. And then you can say, okay, well now you can take buys above that range later on, like that. All right, that's the only way I can get buys, because I won't have a decent stop here or anything. And there's that candle goes.
Need a support.
Yeah. And also, not everyone in chat closed at 10, 12, 13. Like some people in chat held probably TP, but if you on the streams, you know that like more times once you close, like that trade may come down to stops or may come down to back and drawdown, and you don't want to be in that mess because you're looking to catch the next candle. That's what you're trying to do. You try and catch the next coming candle. In this case, this is the push. Like you try to catch this push, and that's it. You're not here to predict the next like 3-4 hours, right? You're here to predict the next coming candle. It's funny because this is also a range 1 breakout too. Like same position I took last night. Same position I took last night. Same position I took during Asian too, the day before.
Well, in the small time, it's not really a range 1. There's some ranges there.
Yeah, like a 5-minute range 1. Like 5-minute fake out is what I meant. I was looking at this thing coming down, like there's no way, right? Because this thing closed bearish. I'm like, there's no way we're gonna there's like, what's the reason for us to come down here and break the lows again after doing all of this and respecting the support? Like that, you need a lot of volume and a lot of volume to really come down, break all these lows and respect the support. That 5 candle at least. So I was surprised that it came down again. I thought this next time would just drop up, but it took some time.
ET done for the day. Did you take an L there? I know you were nervous in the drawdown.
TT was in. TT's in and out.
Yeah,
didn't like
no,
swimwear.
TT was panicking during drawdown.
Oh, yo, thanks for the $10 donation. Thanks for the 1 month, yo. 413 Goon, $10 donation. Team Mango, thank you, brother. I think I might call that a day here, chat. Like, what am I gonna do now? Tap target. I think it wasn't that clean of a day, so I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like the cleanest day today. It was a little harder to read today, but we stuck through it. We drew up what we wanted, and we got it. And that's how far following your plan goes, you know, like from 656 this morning. I drew out the buys I was looking for, and the exact same count was printed out. We got the buys, got the exact same situation, took profit, and now we move on to the next day. We save our risk for Asian, for New York tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the week, so finish off strong. Yeah, same shit tomorrow, man. Again, chat. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. Same thing we do tonight during Asian. Same thing we do tonight tomorrow during New York. That's a W. But it's time to do a wordo and call it a day, probably though. Unless you guys are staying, yes, Dan? Wicks? I don't see anything too clean anymore.
I'm chilling. I got till 10.
Maybe if you break above 1919, but I don't like this. I don't like the way the 4 count is. I don't like.
You just drove down, but that was news.
Like this area. I don't know. I was looking at 1918. That's about it.
1919.
Yeah.
Wordo.
Wordo? Yeah, Wordo. Call it a day, bro. Hope I'm gonna relax or something. Chat. Yo, chat, if you guys enjoyed the stream today, make sure to leave a like, sub to the channel. Thanks for being here today. I love you guys. It's a good day. The streak continues, I think. I think we're on a streak of 2 on stream. I think the senior channel is on like a 4 or 5 streak or something like that again. Not bad. Works 9 last night during Asian 2, so I'm pretty sure you beat back up for the week around there, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We said on Tuesday, we said, right? It was still Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. You're carrying through that trade too, right? You close?
Yeah, I closed full at like 14 pips.
Yeah, that's funny because like when we were in drawdown, you're typing in chat, right?
Yeah, I was helping someone in the Discord.
Oh, Discord. Never mind. Chat and Discord. Yeah, because
His dog's
chat.
mad at him.
You were finding demons then. You were doing that.
Yeah, there was just a new guy in the Discord. It was just pointing him to baby pips and some of your videos.
Where's
Stream
Keelan?
tomorrow. Every day. Stream every morning and every evening.
Shameless Asian session plug or what?
Yeah, chat. Last Asian session of the week. We've been killing it. First 2 weeks have been a major success. Right? Oh, Trey, he's going to try to figure out Wordle while I'm doing this. Be there 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, live on YouTube. Asian session continues. Don Vo might grace us with his presence as he did last night.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah, say.
What you said?
Bucks.
Bucks in the billies. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right.
Oh.
F.
Fuck.
D.
Damn.
Oh,
Fuck.
lucky.
Lucky.
Mhm.
Did we get lucky today? Nope.
Nope.
Yucky.
Was it yucky today?
Ducky.
Oh wow. Mucky.
Yo,
Mucky
hold on.
today?
Let's think this over.
No, I'm doing it. No thinking
go.
needed, bro. That's impulse. No thinking needed. Just do it. Gotta do it. No, no
You're too
hesitation.
impulsive here. Too impulsive.
No hesitation needed. Just no. Took profit. There we go. On to the next.
All right, come on, contexto. I need to do this. Need to slay this contexto. Bucks was a really good guess.
Yeah, I don't know how I thought of that. Yo, what's that word yesterday we got? That was a down bad guess.
Yes, sir. Weird.
No, Asian session. Not I forgot what it was.
Melt, wasn't it?
Sees it Asian, that's right. If anyone's leaving right now, drop a like, sub to Don's channel. He's gonna be back on in the morning.
Yeah.
And before you dip.
Enjoy life, guys. Just enjoy your life. You know, don't think too hard on the charts every day. Just life will go on tomorrow. The sun will come up tomorrow. The moon will come up tonight. Enjoy your life. Enjoy every second of it. Don't spend your time on the charts all day. You made your profits for a day. Your job in trading is to get in and get out and move on to the next. And that's how you do. But when you spend a lot of time on the charts, you're forgetting why you're even on the charts in the first place every day, or even trading in the first place, right? You remember when you first started trading, you said you wanted to trade because you wanted to not work a job. Working a job is what? More hours.
You're sitting there working.
Yeah, more hours, like 8 hours. But doing this 2-3 hours. Remember why you're here in the first place. So take your profits and on to move on next day.
Less time on the charts, less risk exposure, right?
Yeah.
If you already took a W, why expose yourself to more risk?
Enjoy it, chat. Just enjoy your life, man. Because you never know what's gonna go down or what's gonna happen. Oh man, trade, we're way off. So if it's trade, then it has to be water. Then it has to be duck. Then it has to be cow.
Right.
No, it can't be cow. It gotta be dirt. What do you say?
Play.
Play, play kids. Toy.
Flag.
Flag.
Oh
Whoa.
gosh.
That was the
Sports.
worst guess. We do a thing where the worst guess has to do something.
Ball.
Machine.
So right now, stick is the thing.
Game.
French stick.
So when you think of stick, what do you think of?
Stick
Hockey.
And oh,
Chat, when you think of stick, like what do you think of? What do you see when you think of stick?
Hockey.
I can't say on stream.
Oh my god, I'm ass today.
Bread.
Mm.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here!
Yo, I'm too clever, man. When you think of stick, think of bread. Bread stick. Get it?
Garlic bread.
So if it's bread, it's gotta be food, like something like food,
Food.
like butter, like you know. Ooh, butter.
Oh,
When you think of
garlic.
Yo, when you think of butter, what do you think of? Butter, you think of
Toast.
Me? I think
butter?
of heartburn.
No, because butter
cholesterol,
toast would be like
diabetes.
6 or something, 7. So butter has gotta be like
Type
fucking
2
salt or
diabetes.
something, like you know. Oh, okay. Fucking something with butter, like
Milk.
spread, milk, dairy. Like no, I think it has to be close. Like butter, like
Churn. CHURN. You churn your butter.
toast. No, toast is not. Churn?
Yeah.
Nah,
How is churn so far if butter's 3? Makes no sense.
different. I got different context. I think.
I guess, yeah.
Knife.
It's a
Eat.
knife, huh?
You eat it?
Eat. Eat will be closer to like it'll be closer to salt and stuff, no? Yeah.
It's gonna be in the hundreds.
So it's butter, like milk. We tried that, right?
Bread.
Cake, chicken.
Did
No,
you say
no,
that?
chicken
You
is
said
too
that.
far. If you think about it, chat, like chicken and butter.
Well,
Butter
cow.
chicken.
Biscuit.
Cow.
Biscuit.
Cream cheese.
Let's go.
Oh, cheese. You were born for context, though.
You know what it is, man? That's
Nope,
just the way I
I don't.
think. I think it's just the way I think. Like I think like that. Like I think like I context is. I don't know. I'm good at filling the blanks somehow. Like I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at mysteries and stuff, but I'm good at doing these things. Like you know how like trading, it's like you're looking at the 4 hour, you know how the 1 hour 30, like your ring counts backwards. That's what this is to me. Like, it's like your ring counts backwards.
Yeah.
Just like what the fuck this guy on right? What do you guys mean? What do you mean?
People that don't know how to play the game, they're like cheese, butter, bread. What the fuck?
How do you go from stick to butter?
Calm says, think like a waste man's.
Germany, what's going on? Soul Journey. You tap 1918? Ooh, on the
Oh,
dot.
Germany.
Say it, Wix.
Sorry about the World Cup. No.
What's that? We said something yesterday about in German.
German? I called you an asshole in German. He's from Deutschland. Deutschland. Fatherland. Right? That's what you call it. Fatherland.
Yeah, Wix, we could have had 53 pips today if we held.
We technically could have held gold from $1.
Yo, so you tell me you would have closed full here at 53 pips? And nothing more, nothing less? Just that? just right there.
No. Honestly,
What a good day.
you really got to zoom in to where I would have folded, where I would have closed.
What's the record? 76 January 81 on off stream.
Eunice, sure.
No, this is stream 9 and 5. Off stream signals 16, 2 losses. 88% for the month, not bad. 78%. Ukraine. Oh yeah, that other game. What's the other game called? That's Kieran's game.
Weaver.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta save this. It's like, plea a deal, Doug. Young Doug. Go by again. No, close your charts, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life.
Flee.
This game got me brain dead. I can't think like this. Flea, how do you?
Yeah, I was just thinking because there's no way. I don't think there's a word that you could change. Oh wow.
No, well, Flea doesn't do anything.
There's so many ways to get there.
There's a lot of ways, right? It's not just one.
There's a lot. No, yeah, but I'm the way I'm thinking of. You need like 3 filler guesses, and I don't want to do fillers. Let's just do the.
This is not my game. I'm a bot.
Okay, so PLED.
It can't be leaf. Yeah, I change one letter at a time. What?
Yeah, PLED.
PLED. Yeah. So someone
And
said leaf.
then PED.
Pled.
Yeah,
What the fuck does that mean?
like yeah, pled guilty.
Oh, you can do that? Past tense type of shit?
Yeah, I guess so. And then is PED a word? Like AD? Like PEAD? Is that a word? Or no, we can do peel.
No, we do like. Oh, that's not a word. Never mind.
Peel and then
Deal. Yeah. Then peel and then deal.
and then PEAL.
Yep. Peel and deal. No, PEAL and then deal.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Deal.
what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? This game is not fun for me.
You'll get it.
I don't know how to play it. Like I do,
It's
but
okay.
somehow I can't think.
It's
of it.
okay.
My brain don't think in this way.
You'll get it one day. Well, you can play one day.
Your time will come.
Let's do a round context though. I like this game.
I'm down.
Okay, last one, chat. Like before we're done. 88, my lucky number.
Range.
Oh, we're gonna do trade first. I forgot. Okay. Range.
You looked around your room to see what you can guess and decided on light. Is that what you did?
I was close. You gotta feel the room, bro. You gotta feel the room. Like think of light. What do you think of? Like
I was only
Wood.
3,279 off.
Let me look around my room.
wood.
Desk.
Money. Money.
Desk.
See, money. You're always in the right direction with money.
That's
Damn, way off on the cologne there.
yo. What cologne do you guys wear? If I hear someone say fucking Dior Sauvage,
What was this
you
one?
definitely drive a white BMW.
Mont Blanc Explorer.
No.
And a Mark Joseph.
Mark Joseph.
This is currently on the table.
I'm gonna ask that question in chat tomorrow. I never asked what cologne do you wear.
This is what's currently on the table.
What is that?
That's what he just said. That's Mont Blanc.
Oh, nice. I got the black one.
I don't believe you. Show it to me. Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
That's what I got.
My camera doesn't want to focus on that.
Yeah, but your shit's blurry. My shit's
Yeah, I know.
focused.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you bought a blurry one. It's all right. Take it back to the store. Tell them you want one that's like sharp and image. You can go to the store and buy a blurry Mont Blanc.
So I didn't get copyrighted.
All right, yo. This is a fragrance stream now. I'm gonna ask tomorrow when more people. Christian Dior.
Oh my god, that fucking
Axe. Yo, in
fragrance
high
kid.
school, I used to wear Axe all day, like the chocolate Axe one.
Where Axe smells like a high school gym.
The high, like the do you go to school? I just saw you spraying like, oh, I smell that cologne. And you felt so good wearing it too. And you're a little kid, like, yeah, this is my first cologne. Like, this is the first time it's crazy.
I smell good.
It's crazy how your scent just changes over time. Homies in Brampton. Yo, wait, what are you trying to say? Oh, Gene, that's a good guess. Clip.
Oh, you
Belt.
2 worst guesses.
Mom. Dad.
Wallet.
Oh, work. Construction.
Dad.
Food.
Belt.
I did belt.
Belt.
Lunch.
Work. Oh, we did work.
Heart.
Body.
Love.
Oh.
Soul. Mate.
Family.
Body. Family. Kid. Kids. Toy. Chef.
Marriage.
5.
Dinner.
Again. Marriage. Family.
Love.
Love. Couple. Okay, marriage though.
Future.
Live.
Oh.
Issue. Misery.
Contract.
Half.
No, you gotta think. Like marriage, you know.
Prenup.
We want prenup. Yeah.
Cause when she leave your ass, she gonna leave
You
with
have
half.
18 years. 18 years.
And after
On
18
18's birthday, he found out it wasn't his. Gold digger.
See him on any given Sunday. Drive off
Marriage.
on Monday. Ring.
Yo, is that a bar from that song too? When he goes like, couldn't afford a Lexus, so we named her Alexis and shit like that. Got a daughter named
Yeah.
Alexis. What's that from?
I think it's also from Gold Digger.
You won't get no freedom with marriage. I mean,
Ring.
nah, you gotta think like
Marriage. What is that? A ceremony.
Party.
Cake. Who are you hanging at a party?
they hang around, you know. Oh, falls down.
If it's a marriage, hanging is.
Oh, it's easy, bro. Car.
Mhm.
Nah, like yeah, think, man. Yeah, think like when you get married, right?
Life.
Now, when you get married, you have a husband, you have a wife. Husband and wife makes a kid. Usually, they live in a house. In that house, you have a garage.
Oh, you know what?
That's the logic here.
It was all falls down. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis.
This is hard. This is actually a hard one. I don't know. Okay, so when you get married, you got marriage.
You plan. You plan.
You plan, right? Yeah, but you gotta plan something. Like you plan
Honeymoon.
something. You plan a honeymoon. You plan a trip. You plan a vacation.
Cruise.
You plan a cruise.
No, it's not gonna be cruise because. Oh wow, that smells really good.
You. You
Why this
own
topic? Just
prop-
curious. It's a game. What you mean?
That one's a good one. Property.
Home.
Yeah, home's a good one.
I think we did that. House, home. Yeah, we did that.
Divorce.
Belt. Ring. Nah, we did that, I think. Yeah.
Present.
Book is close. Okay, so it's like book, marriage, I don't know, soap,
Bible.
dish, Bible. Definitely no. I should have Bible in marriage.
Holy.
Okay, wait, no. Think more like okay, family, like aunt, uncle.
All right, let's bring this back to the beginning.
Uncle.
Relative.
Ooh.
Uncle. Oh, Uncle Ted.
Ted. Yeah, Ted's the word.
Uncle.
Related.
Aunt. Auntie. Wow, how's aunt so far from uncle? Like aunt is 1,000. Uncle is 20. So it's like very close to uncle.
Son.
Drunk.
Think male. If
Give is
It's
one.
if the female version is so far, it's gotta be like something to do with
Yeah,
a
like
guy. I would
uncle,
think.
like uncle, you know.
Try a son.
Another predator.
Father.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
father, dad. I think he guessed dad.
Son.
Wait, where's dad and father? Dad is 1,000. Father is 21. What?
Godfather.
Priest.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Who
one.
did that?
Did we?
Yeah.
Pope.
I saw priest. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we did that. We
No.
did that.
I before E.
Bonds.
Uncle. Father. Male.
Yeah. Son. S-O-N. You have a son.
We did that. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka.
Nephew.
You did son.
Nephew, I think it's a word. I think it's a word.
Not nephew. Ooh.
Son.
20, 21, 22. Damn.
Godson. Grandchild.
Godfather.
Son.
Cousin.
Come on, son. Come on, son. Oh, that's the one.
Cuz.
Blood.
Cuzzo.
Damn, we in the 20s. So it's got to be all of those. Brother, cousin, nephew.
What does the uncle do though? He drives a car.
What's a father do? What's a nephew do?
Do y'all care? Do y'all love?
They all have a. They all smoke.
Smoke perp, low pump. Okay, can you help us? Like, come on.
Were you opening this up to chat?
Yeah, it's the contact, so we can use chat, right?
Yeah, I think this game has to involve chat. I think Wordle is us, but Contexto.
Yeah, contact is like
Chat can come in. King.
ooh, Lucas. You cheater.
No, that's Mauser. Mauser said that.
Nah, no, he's a cheater. Kidding.
sun was
Drone?
14.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, I get
Oh, like
it.
this, the second, the third, the fifth.
Okay, that's what was a little
Right, man.
confusing. Frederick? Oh yeah, Edward. Imagine Ted was there. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah,
W.
yeah.
Wow.
I got the contacts here. Yeah,
Capitula.
Coretta.
Just every fucking king in the book.
Fucking.
Prussia, Persia.
What's that one called
Pharaoh.
again? Macbeth. Yeah.
Macbeth? You talking about Shakespeare?
Yeah, I love that movie. I mean, that
Bro,
book.
go look at the reel in the that I sent in the videos for reaction, the Instagram reel.
Missed the fucking move. Fuck.
First, he searched how long before a body starts to smell. At 4:58 a.m., how to stop a body from decomposing. At 5:20 a.m., he searched how to embalm a body. At 5:47 a.m., 10 ways to dispose of a dead body if you really need to.
There's no Reddit.
25 a.m. on the first, how long for someone to be missing to inherit. At 6:34 a.m. on the first, can you throw away
Oh,
the
what the fuck?
At 9:29 a.m., what does formaldehyde do? At 9:34 a.m. on the first, how long does DNA last? At 9:59 a.m.,
His fucking
be made on partial remains?
his attorney is like,
At 11:54
yo.
a.m.,
His lawyer is like, yo, I can't defend this man.
Yeah, this guy's on his own. Sorry.
blood from wooden floor. At 11:56 on the first, luminol to detect blood. At 1:08, what happens when you put body parts in ammonia? At 1:21 p.m., is it better to throw crime scene clothes
What the fuck? That is fucked, man.
That man guilty as hell.
That man guilty as hell. He looked straight into like, you can't do anything at that point. You're done. You're chopped.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't mean he did it.
It's all just coincidence, Judge, I swear.
I mean, if it was one search, maybe. You know, two searches, you're for when it's like.
The how long do they have to be missing before you can claim?
Inheritance.
Man wanted the inheritance already. What's that video? Yeah, Miban posted a video. Did he?
He always posts videos. It's pretty funny. He's got a
He
good sense
posted
of
a
humor.
meme. It said lower the sound, but I don't know where it was.
Oh yeah, it's in memes, I think.
In memes. Wow, I wonder.
No, it's not in memes. I
Oh
saw
wait,
it.
no.
It's in
Hang
community
on.
channel, but
I'll find it. real
Just search
quick.
his name. Post by Milben.
Here it is.
But if you close your eyes,
And Milben types too much, you'll never find it.
what's not right next
is
to the
that?
beach boy? Me as fuck. Next to the beach. Trying to find where you live.
Where is he?
Yo, have you seen this guy though? The guesser guy?
No. Oh, where you are in the world? That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. Like that idea.
He's crazy with it. He's fast though. It's like, look how fast he is.
Crazy. Been all over Europe. I wouldn't be able to guess this shit.
Guessing where I am on Google Maps, so in 0.1 seconds. Portugal.
Holy shit.
Stop.
Nice. That's NT up here, probably near this park. Yeah. GeoGuessr is basically this game where you get put on a random street anywhere on Google Maps or Google Street View, and the goal of the game is to pretty much find where you are. Finland.
How do you even like do this? Like how? Like
Introduced to GeoGuessr and
with what?
just playing it like in the back of class in high school, just like casually. And then when COVID hit, and I was like really itching for like to experience different cultures and to see the world a bit, I looked at GeoGuessr, and I guess the rest is history.
How many followers?
Two favorites. I always liked the dual and
Look him up right now. Definitely over 1 million.
see the world a bit. I looked at GeoGuessr, and I guess
400K? Yeah, probably over 1 million now.
I have two favorites.
How old is this video?
Duels where I just I 1v1 other competitive.
7 months. Probably over 1 million now.
Easily over 1 million.
Imagine like you just start up this game for the first time, you do a duo and you're facing against this guy. Like, you're just fucked.
Where I give tips on what to look out for like new players or things like that. These are my top 5 ways to be able to tell what country I'm in on Google Maps.
If there's a street sign,
This is the only country in the world that has blue stickers on
What the hell?
Taiwan's the only country on Google Maps that has yellow and black striped poles that go all the way down to the bottom. Japan has similar ones, but they stop about halfway through. This one's a little more specific, but Japan has these rockets, or these arrows that
Rockets.
towards where the road line is in case it snows. You can't see the road line. And these are
Oh shit.
in very northern Japan up here. I actually have a running list of locations I keep on like a Google sheet stock of like.
So he sample sizes too. See? He sample sizes get better.
I think if we look at like northern Thailand and like Iceland are probably my 2 favorite places I want to go to, just based off scenicness. One big thing I'm doing is
That's an interesting concept.
city a month, and the way I find that city is I'll play GeoGuessr, and I'll fly to a random city I get. I went to Dallas a couple months ago because
me too.
put in Dallas on GeoGuessr. I'm like, I haven't been to Dallas. Honestly, if anyone out there is like trying to see the world and experience different cultures, GeoGuessr is such a good way to do it. I've learned so much about the world that I never would have known without the game, and it's honestly it's given me a new perspective of a lot of regions of the world and a new appreciation for a lot of countries.
Damn, travel for cheap, huh? Talk about finding a way.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Alright, yo.
Later, my man.
Peace out, gang.
Peace out, chat. Peace out, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Leave a like. Sub to the channel. Yo, chat. Almost 600 likes. We need 7 more likes. Leave a like. I'll catch you out in the morning, alright?
Oh, boom. 600.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Shakalaka laka laka. Boom.
Peace out, guys. Take it
Peace out.
easy.
Have a good one.
Alright. Got me some tunes, you know?
All right. That's it. That's it. They're all off now. We bye.
Oh, here's a
They're all
song.
gone.
Meat grinder. What's
Wait,
this?
Are you gonna do
Oh,
one of these?
but it sounds like meat grinder.
Gym time.
Alright, for real though.
Yeah, yeah. Drinking dope, turn me to a superhero.
Alright, yo, peace out.
Yeah.